You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Come on, keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know this struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly busts.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. No so ugly, and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that down. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail.
But you're suffering from exact place. Your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
You know, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in tongue, no fire, too many again.
All his funny friends. Get Superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man, Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Me, you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, only I know sources.
Paniska is back. Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in here. That's crazy. Tell your belly boss. To show you all been.
I, the man, just watch documentaries and things. You watch nature documentaries and things. You ever see how birds feed the young one? You hear the fly in the nest and all the young birds just open their mouth so. Alright? And just so you look by the drink shop.
Oh my God, and watch me, Lost Tribe is band of the year. You know why I'm confused? If them is the Lost Tribe, how they find them to give them the prize?
You know, you just real kill me on a Sunday. Listen to me now.
What are the kind of woman, what they just wear for carnival now? What is it, that's a bikini or a panty? What is the difference between a bikini and a panty?
The way how you just read, afraid to answer that question.
Now watch me. Let me tell you. Long time panty, different from nowadays panty.
Explain.
Because a long time panty, you had to move the panty to see the ass. Now you have to move the ass to see the panty.
Imagine this is the runway in Piaco, right? Okay? And I am a plane coming to land, and the plane touches the runway and gone. I don't know. And the plane pilot say, you know, you have clearance to land. He comes to 150 retard, and gone again.
Why? What are going?
When the pilot say, the control tower say, pilot, you know, you have clearance to land. The pilot say, he can't land. He say, why you can't land? He say, there was a jackass holding up the runway.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly busts. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, folks, that's coming this Saturday. Laugh Till Your Belly Bust, you know, on WZYETV.com. Go to WZYETV.com, Laugh Till Your Belly Bust. And of course, we had to give away 2 tickets tonight. We're giving away 2 tickets tonight. We already have 1 ticket for Monica Ramke soon. So we'll be giving away 2 tickets tonight. Yeah, 2 tickets tonight. So, you know, I'll be flying solo until Uncle Tommy come and COP comes. You know, they'll be joining us shortly. Well, I'm gonna go to the chat early today. So let me bring in my pal, the young man, Mr. COP. COP, how you going?
I just cool, quiet, humble, and positive, Professor Wall Street, and listeners of WZYE. Everything all right with my side over here. Cool and comfortable.
How was your day today?
What a sunny day. What a sunny day. And what a sunny day. But I had a nice day. Once I could be barefoot in the land, doing what I had to do, I comfortable and quiet, Professor.
Yeah, so you ain't afraid Pika choke you?
Pika?
Yeah.
Well, why would that be in the Why would that be in a place that you been there every day?
But you don't pick up for thing to run on it and thing like Vine and thing to run on it?
Yeah, but Vine would choke you.
Nobody picker, the picker does help the Vine and them spread.
No.
You know what's picker?
Like lime picker that will come from lime tree and a orange tree and a lemon tree and a. But when you cut them thing, what you have it doing on the ground over there? Somebody who do take care of the garden will have them thing careless on the ground.
Oh, all right. So you are no picker in your garden?
Nah. Any picker is a piece of iron or a pin or something I go choke.
So your garden have like coconut, dasheen,
everything for you to live.
Cassava.
Everything for you to live.
Mango, chenet.
Nah, I don't want that in I don't want that in Ilana.
Lucianet?
I grow too big. I should
Guava.
go to yeah.
Guava.
Yep.
Yeah, guava too?
Yeah.
Bananas.
Yes. Correct.
Plantain.
You come in my yard already or?
No, I just calling things.
Oh, okay. I can see that there already. Yeah,
Yeah,
plantain.
yeah. You have
Yes, plantain.
you have booty.
Yes, that body right now.
Pak choy, yeah, pak choy.
This plant, but not right now.
You have melangen.
Yes, right now, yeah.
All right, I go call one.
That's an expensive thing right now.
Melangen.
Yes, that's you put it as melangen. Say it was song cheap. I want to say bygone.
Oh, bygone. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say bygone. Bygone at the price.
I know one you ain't have. Watermelon.
I just plant it off and I don't plant it to sell anything, but I plant it like a plant or two plant and right now I have 3 plants coming there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know you have pumpkin.
Yeah, well, that's something you always have a pumpkin vine running.
I know you ain't have. I know you ain't have this one. Sugar apple.
No.
Yeah.
Sour supper.
Yeah, sour sup?
What do you mean?
How much sour sup you just get a year so?
Them, I do like to have them kind of conversation.
Why not?
Nah, that's that kind of that people outside. When they say thinking, and it's when people start like to think. You see when they start like to think, they start to check.
Oh, all right.
They start to check.
Yeah. They go start to say,
yeah, don't check that.
all them things you have over there. Yeah. All right. I get it. What kind of mango you have though? What kind of mango?
I had the one that they sell $8 so now.
Julie?
Nah, Julie they sell $5 so now.
Which one? Calabash?
Nah, I have a big long bread mango like it.
What does call it?
Well, they just call it a nice mango. Everybody say that's a nice mango.
No, but I want to know because when I come to Trinidad, if it in mango seed now, what chance if I could experience one or two of them? Because I know about Julie, Mango Rose, Veer Mango, Zabico.
Yeah, that long time mango. They really have them kind of mangoes here so again.
No?
There's a long mango and rose mango and then most of them people them chopping down them rose mango and them. Yeah.
I
them
think
double sweet and them just buy
I
that.
think Julie mango is one of the sweetest mango though.
Nah.
No?
Nah. A long I in my belief a long mango better than a Julie mango.
What is a long mango the same as a Veer mango?
Well, the cousin or nephew or some kind of thing. Me no much.
Because it's long so, right?
A long mango?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an extra long mango. That's an extra long.
Yeah, we used to call it, if it's the same thing, we used to call it Veer mango.
I have a Duruz mango tree, I have a Cutlass mango tree, I have a starch mango tree, and then I have the big nice mango tree. I just call it the $8 a mango tree.
Oh.
I like to call it so.
Yeah, I hear to say starch mango well sweet.
Yeah, starch mango nice.
I don't remember if I had starch mango, no?
Yeah, maybe have this starch mango nice. Starch mango this all come 4 for $25, 4 for 30 and thing.
4 for $25?
Yeah, how you feel it is? 4 for 30 and thing according to the size.
But Julie mango bigger than that and it's cheaper.
According to the size. What cheaper we talking about? It's grading out now. Big mango, small mango, bigger mango, more money.
Alright, first in the chat was Uranus McFarlane. Uranus McFarlane was first. Uranus was second. Uranus was third. Good afternoon to Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and CP. We're having a great day today. Third. Uranus was fourth. Good afternoon to Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Blessed to you all. Uranus was fifth. Greetings to all of the wonderful villagers of WZYE. Uranus was sixth. Blessing to all members of WZYE chat. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, buddy. Uranus got 6 Pro Boy.
Yeah.
Man got 6 for years. Then Mr. Intellectual, blessed afternoon, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all are having a tremendously blessed and transformative and transformative Thursday full of a lot of God's goodness and rich blessings. Hanif was next. Blessed afternoon, Uranus. Yeah, Uranus got 6 Pro Boy. Clinton Williams was next. Good day, Professor Walsh. You got to be a COP and all in. I went to school with a fella named Clinton Williams from Tobago. No longer I see that fella, but I'm a real good partner, Santa Cruz was next. Hello, Mr. Santa Cruz. Good evening, WZYE crew, my friends, and all in the village chat. Hafiz Mohammed was next. So I think Hafiz on a hat trick. I think Hafiz hat trick, get gone by the wayside. So you see, the Soca Warriors, they ain't signing Dwight York no more. I mean, I don't know if you just follow sports, but
Yeah, but me I see no big deal in that, huh?
why not?
Eh?
Why not?
Because the Football Federation Trinidad always making mistakes. The reason why we only losing is because of the mistakes. So it's no different than the last. When they're supposed to keep Benaka, they didn't keep Benaka. Yeah, and that's the only one that really make a development, make a progress in football in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And why you wouldn't want Dwight York to lead Trinidad and Tobago football in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago? Why? Why you wouldn't want that?
I don't understand. I just don't understand them fellas and them,
Who is one of the most successful footballer in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago?
And I would think that Dwight York has had some success. The team was playing better. The team was looking better and playing better. You understand? And
Wall Street, a football team success does not come in 3 years. A football team success does not come in 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year, or even 5 years. You understand? Coach contract this upper. But a coach can't do it in 2 years and 3 years. It need working with the people that have time, dedication. That's what it need. So when they cut somebody goals short, like them coach and them, what they do the mash up football over there, but they pay that penalty for the price for the way they treat Jack Warner. That penalty they pay.
Let me take this call. Azar, welcome.
Yeah, but I will shoot. Good night, you and Mr. COP. Good night to you all.
Yeah.
Good night to you, brother.
As you're on the topic of that football thing now, a little birdie, just like you now, tell me. But good news now. Dwight York in Dubai, he get tied up there over the past few weeks. And I think message coming in earlier on today said he okay and everything. It's just that he get tied up there. And because of the situation that's going on up there. So I don't know if that have anything to do with like if they switch to someone else for the time being or what, because they have some games coming up, I believe.
No, they say he resigned. They say he resigned
7 months before.
Oh really? Well, I didn't get any news. The news I get today, where he told reporters that he fine and he in Dubai, it's just that he get tied up there. I think if I'm not too sure, I didn't copy it, but I believe I got it from a Jamaican newspaper.
Yeah, I'll go read something for you. All right,
brother. Take care.
Yeah, man, thanks. I had something here from let me see what it is here, boy. Did I send it over here? And we want to talk about. Okay, here it is. So this is from Wired 868. Kyron, I have not been able to reach York inside the York TTFA access and what's next. Trinidad and Tobago Football Association President Kyron Edwards has denied that Soca Warriors head coach Dwight York and his support staff were already replaced early by the local football body, despite a report today in the Sunshine newspaper. Edwards also denied that York is owed 150,000 US, which comprises 5 months' salary. So he used to get 30,000 US a month. York announced his retirement from the national job this morning after the Sunshine report. See? His declaration took the TTFA executive by surprise, and although he was not expected to be involved in the upcoming international matches away to Bolivia on the 16th of March, and in the FIFA series against Venezuela and Gabon on the 27th and 30th of March in Uzbekistan. In York's resignation letter, he stated that I had every intention on continuing this journey. Unfortunately, circumstances beyond my control have made that impossible. A technical source told Wired 868 that the TTFA issued termination letters to York's assistant, Russell Latapy and Neil Wood, without first informing the head coach. However, Edwards allegedly told York that it was a matter of renegotiating their terms rather than firing them. Sources describe what followed as a cat and mouse game between the head coach and the TTFA president over potential new contracts. York, according to sources, received a salary of US $30,000 per month, which made him easily the most expensive coach of the TTFA's post-Jack Warner era. In contrast, Curacao coach Dick Advocat, who led the tiny nation to a historic place at the 2026 World Cup, received roughly 9,000 US per month. He received salary increases along the way as part of an incentive agreement. Wired 868 understands that York's remuneration was negotiated directly with then Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley by the quote, close friend and former West Indies cricket legend, Brian Lara. So you hear that? You imagine that? You understand? You see what the PNM was doing? You see? Or you see what the PNM was doing? What is the Prime Minister doing involved with the negotiation of a head coach salary? What? And why?
And he never play a sport. So.
He never play and he never play well, no, let me just say he never play a sport. We have not known of him playing any sports in his life. Well, yeah, I think he played cricket. I seen him play cricket match once.
Golfer.
Correct is right. Golf. You understand? Golf. And what is a prime minister doing negotiating a head coach salary? Think about that.
But when I look at it, 30,000 US a month to pay a coach, that is plenty money, you know. That's almost $1 million US dollars a year, you know.
But COP, to be honest with you, in the schemes of a global perspective, that is cheap.
That money does come when you be a successor. When your team prevailing and making a country proud, your coach will work for that kind of money. When your football team bringing in resources and making your country proud. But we can't be losing. It's time to develop a Trinidadian coach who want to dedicate to Trinidad and Wall Street. Where does get our money to pay them coach and them?
Well, they just get a subvention from the FIFA,
Mm.
You know, all these teams just get money from FIFA, right? So, and then, you know, the government just get them some money. And then if they play in a tournament, they just get money for playing in a tournament. Depends on how successful they are. So, you know, they could collect money. And think about this, eh? People in Trinidad was upset when Selwyn Melville, right, and the TTFA was negotiating for the Soca Warriors brand. Because you know how much millions and millions of dollars that Soca Warriors marketing brand worth, and the TTFA I don't even think them they sell a gym boots with Soca Warriors on it. Because that is where a lot of money that's coming from marketing these products, your t-shirts, your sweaters. And it's not just marketing to Trinidadians alone, it's marketing to people outside of Trinidad and Tobago too, your caps. You understand? So they don't understand, but most of the money does come from, I mean, when Jack Warner was there, I'm trying to figure out how much Benaka was paid when he was in Trinidad. Let me see if I can find it. How much was Benaka paid as head football coach of Trinidad and Tobago? Okay, so listen to this. They said Leo Benaka was paid approximately $800,000 per month. You hear that, COP?
US, sir.
TT.
Well, I remember Jack Warner was vice president at FIFA, and Jack Warner was sponsoring football, and Jack Warner was assisting. Sometimes he come out with his own money and assist.
Yeah. Yeah, but
and football was making money. Football was making Trinidad and Tobago proud. There was reaching. It had all different league of football and thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you, COP. 30,000. He used to make 127,000 US a month. All right.
Wow.
Who is the highest paid football coach in a year?
Papa.
You see, that's small money.
And they give me 1750. They give me 1750 an hour.
How you gonna compare? How you gonna compare that, COP?
I mean,
paid football coach in.
With that 1750, I had to be a law-abiding citizen. I had to do the right thing. I had to be a role model. You understand? I had to pay bills. I had to pay tax. I had to do everything with that 1750.
So listen to this, COP. Diego Simeone is the highest paid football coach in the world, earning an estimated 37 million annually as the manager of Atletico Madrid. He has held this position for years, surpassing other top earners like Manchester City's Pep Guardiola. You think them fellas making 30,000 COP? That don't even fall off the table. That not even scrums. That's not even scrums. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening to you and to COP.
Good evening to you, Uncle Tommy.
Sorry to be late. I apologize.
No, nothing. I just be late every day. Every time I hear later.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
COP was talking about Dwight York making a pittance of $30,000 a year, a month. And COP's talking about a big salary. That's small money.
Plenty money.
It's peanuts.
Like peanuts, COP. Real peanuts.
Wasn't Ben
You see, that is why, that is one of the reasons why they're not hungry to win. They're not hungry to win. They're making money. You understand? We go drink 2 beers before we go and coach. We go come out from party and go and coach people 7 o'clock in the morning. And that is what's going on. Too much money to get.
What was Benaka getting?
Benaka was getting 127,000 US a month.
Which is more than 3 times what York is.
800,000, like $800,000 a month.
I think it's time for we to have a born Trinidadian who live in Trinidad, who know the players and them.
No, COP, we don't have that caliber of coaches in Trinidad. We don't. Let me be honest.
Yes, we have that. We just don't have the ones that get an opportunity to have plenty of them.
In Trinidad?
Yeah.
They get Russell Latin.
Why we don't give him? Why we don't give Judge an opportunity? It is a coach?
Eh?
It is a coach?
No,
he's a referee.
He's a referee. He's a referee.
All right.
But that man, he referee them under 6 and under 8 games.
if we don't have it, we had to develop one. We had to develop one. We had to have
Where
one.
you could develop it in Trinidad?
With the under 12, the under 14, the under 19, the under 21. We had to have young men working with them, knowing the players and them, understanding the players and them, rather than coaches coming from all about it and just asking for money, asking for money. We reaching no way. No way we reaching. And they always making excuse and blaming somebody else. Every time we fail, we say, fire that one. Fire that one. He contract up.
But think about it, COP. We have Dwight York, and we was making steps. We was making strides. The team was playing better and better and better. I mean, we played Jamaica. We must didn't. We score like 10 goals, and we must even get one. You understand? We was playing Jamaica very tough.
Are you gentlemen implying that Dwight York was fired?
Yeah. Well, he resigned.
7 months before.
Yeah, he resigned. We don't like success, you know. We don't like success, you know.
Actually, it takes time to build.
Yes. Look.
It do happen in 2 and 3 years.
Yeah. Look what happened in Trinidad. We had the opportunity to get a Zozo bill, right? To deal with certain constituencies that need to be dealt with, right? The evil, wicked PNM voted against it. Now we get a state of emergency. Them still against a state of emergency. So what should we do? What should we do?
You have to ignore them.
And look at what happening in the schools and them now.
Look
what
happening
breakout. Have a breakout in schools.
Yeah.
Not in the multipurpose hall, not on the pavement again, in the classroom.
Yep. But
you know what is Zozo bill? You know what the SOE?
You know what that?
You want to come out in platform and say that that's PNM people cheering on them.
Yeah.
Getting on bad so. You understand? Let me stand up against them. Let me go and help them. And look at what happening.
Yep.
Carelessness, recklessness, and misbehavior in public office by the PNM and even by the children now in school.
You think it easy? Anyway, before I get back to the chat, let me take a listen to the Prime Minister will be leaving tomorrow for the Trump summit.
Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, Nicholas Morris, has confirmed that Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar SC will leave tomorrow for the Shields of the Americas Summit hosted by U.S. President Donald Trump. The summit takes place on Saturday in Florida. Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Sean Sobers, and ministers in the Office of the Prime Minister, Barry Patterath and Minister Nicholas Morris, will be part of the delegation. Minister in the Office of the Prime...
And Jolene John is the acting Prime Minister again. Yeah?
What a choice.
Jolene John is the acting Prime Minister again. Yeah. But you know, it's interesting, eh? You ain't people arguing about. Let me play this next video before we go for the break. And this have to do with education in Trinidad and Tobago, eh? And the Prime Minister speaking truth to power. Right? Take a listen to this.
A message from Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. Bad behavior must not be tolerated anywhere in our country, especially in our nation's schools. I share in the national concern regarding the information provided by the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Michael Dallath. Incidents during class time with a member of staff present increased from 401 to 544. These incidents should be addressed with expulsion, in my personal view. If a student cannot behave properly when a teacher is present, you can only imagine how much worse they behave when unsupervised. It's time for the parents of this minority of misbehaving students to take responsibility for their children's behavior and find some alternative for them to do if they cannot behave appropriately at school. We can't let a small minority of children continue disrespecting teachers and disrupting the students who want to learn. However, many of them are simply replicating the bad behavior of their parents and others at home. My government will help those who want to help themselves. If you want to be misbehaved, lazy, and undisciplined, you are on your own. I indicated that my government's 2026 legislative agenda will include a proposed law to hold parents legally accountable for their children's involvement in bullying, violence, and related misconduct, especially in schools. We are working on this. I maintain that parents must be held legally and financially accountable for their children's behavior. This is part of the broader policy of this government to address rising concerns about school violence, gang influence, and the lack of effective deterrence. Parents must be more engaged in their children's behavior, especially when schools alone cannot manage escalating violence. The threat of legal consequences may push parents to intervene earlier in cases of bullying. Under this bill, parents could face fines or penalties if their child is repeatedly involved in bullying or violent acts. I urge young people to get serious about life. When you waste your educational opportunities and fail your exams, your future will be very difficult because your earning potential will be very limited. The only job options available for persons who don't pass their exams are low-paying menial jobs or becoming PNM MPs.
Oh God.
Nayan
Gatsby, Nayan.
How long you hear me asking?
Yeah.
For government to bring laws to hold parents accountable. Over
You've been
12 years
for
I
that a long
asking.
time.
Yeah, for them laws and them to come.
Yeah.
And thank God them laws and them coming. Because you must hold parents accountable for the children. I could understand the children misbehave once. You understand? You will forgive it. But children misbehaving and fighting and blooding up children 3, 4, 5, 6 times in school, no, hold parents accountable. Bring laws, Madam Prime Minister.
Yeah. COP and Tommy. Nayan Gatsby Dolly responded to the Prime Minister. And listen to what she said. This is on her Facebook page. Kamala, if you were not an old lady, I will tell you where to haul a body part, which we all hold dear. But you are old and clearly in early stage of dementia. So all I'll say to you, to your handlers, is come get your granny, please. Totally disrespectful and shameless. And she's talking about what the Prime Minister said about low-paying menial jobs or becoming a PNM MP. You see, and to me, you see that thing they want to pass about how you're commenting in social media and thing. I want to say they should go after Nayan Gatsby Dolly for this type of comment. I want to say the TTBS should go wherever she living and hold she in. We have a state of emergency, right? So we need no warrant or nothing.
No, well, she will win, Gatsby will win over there.
COP, I don't care. Let she go spend a month in behind bars.
She do have what a woman hold dearly, She do have that, So that's why she could say that. She do have that.
Well, all right, but let them go pick up and we are the next
Yeah,
one
investigate.
Yeah, we're just doing an investigation.
And look for the charges after.
Yeah. We go look for the charges after. We just want to know what was your mindset? What were you thinking?
Yeah.
We read this
because many people getting locked up right now and being detained and asking them kind of question.
Right. Correct.
Yeah. Who's
right.
Gatsby
So we go just,
Mr. Alexander?
Yeah.
You listen to what Gatsby Dolly say, Mr. Alexander?
Yeah.
I feel we need to send that message on Mr. Alexander's phone and ask him if Gatsby Dolly, by law, she could say them things right now.
Yeah. I want to know. Yeah.
I find the Prime Minister says how she feel threatened.
And Anthony Ford with that don't worry, we go get to Rhoda too. Rhoda. Rhoda. You know, them just lie. You know, the propagandists of the PNM just following the former leader footsteps and just lie outright, you know. Lie, you know. Right?
Yeah, highly paid to be lie, to lie. Highly paid.
I feel, in my estimation, the police should be knocking on Gatsby Dolly door right now and telling she come. We need to talk to you. We need to talk to you. Yeah, we want to have a discussion with you.
You feel these police are going to do that?
Well, I mean, you know, when we call for things here, Tommy.
And I getting fed up with that sort of allegation with no investigation. I getting fed up at that. When it have allegation, let me hear investigation.
Yeah, I mean, that is so, I mean, you know, for you to just sit down there and write them kind of things, you understand? It, boy, you just wonder.
And write some hurtful, nasty, nasty words, you know.
Yes.
Vocabulary that human beings supposed to classify as forbidden words, you know.
Hurtful words.
They express it freely and not understanding, not even thinking about it. That is what they teach in the future of the country. When you so hurtful and nasty in your thought, your words, and your deeds, what you expect from the future?
Correct.
What you expect from your community, Gatsby? What you expect from your community, Penny? That is why today your community are the most dangerous electoral district in Trinidad and Tobago, even Gatsby Dolly constituency, and every one of those PNM constituency. Yep. Because of your thoughts, words, and deeds, what you all express to the population.
The evil, wicked ways.
It's like a virus to the future of the country. That is why everything stagnant. Not even the school progressing. After the 65 years of you all domination.
Let's take that break. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
And if all you make laugh till your belly bust a success, if all you say yes, COP going to make laugh till your belly bust a success on the 7th of March, I'll get a powerful program tonight.
So COP, as we go for the break, we had to give away 2 tickets tonight. So we had to figure out how we go do that. All right?
Yeah, we will.
Okay. We will. Right.
Gotta crack.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Waiting for laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly, I hear you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt that dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail.
But you're suffering from exactly this. Your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media high storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pelf.
Yeah, nah. Rihanna, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know a store in town, no fire, too many again.
All his funny friends hit superstar, the greatest storytime teller ever, Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Me, you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring on the dog in here. I better scrape you.
Tell your belly boss. The show you all been.
I, the man, just watch documentaries and things. You watch nature documentaries and things? You ever see how birds feed the young one? You hear the fly the nest and all the young birds just open their mouth so. Alright? And just so you look by the drink shop.
Oh my God, and watch me, Lost Tribe is band of the year. You know why I'm confused? If them is the Lost Tribe, how they find them to give them the prize?
You know, you just real kill me on a Sunday. Listen to me now.
What are the kind of woman what they just wear for carnival now? What is it? That's a bikini or a panty. What is the difference between a bikini and a panty?
The way how you just read, afraid to answer that question.
Now watch me. Let me tell you. Long time panty different from nowadays panty.
Explain.
Because a long time panty, you had to move the panty to see the ass. Now you have to move the ass to see the panty.
Imagine this is the runway in Piaco, right? Okay? And I am a plane coming to land, and the plane touches the runway and gone. I don't know. And the plane pilot say, you know, you have clearance to land. He comes to 150 retard, and gone again.
Why? What are going?
Well, when the pilot say, the control tower say, pilot, you have clearance to land. The pilot say, he can't land. He said, why you can't land? He said, there was a jackass holding up the runway.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly busts. And of course, folks, that is this Saturday at 7 p.m. right on WZYE TV. WZYE TV. You know, welcome everyone. So COP and Tommy, we had to give away 2 tickets. Whoa. Monica Ramke soon already won a ticket. We had to give away 2 tickets tonight. And we're having a kind of little show tomorrow where it's just dedicated to Laugh Till Your Belly Bust tomorrow. We go give away another 2 tickets. So COP and Tommy, how are we going to give away these 2 tickets?
And if anybody outside over there want to sponsor 2 tickets to give out outside over there too, all are welcome to do that too.
Yeah, you're welcome to do that too.
Well, they have to make us laugh. They have to say things that will truly make us laugh.
All right. So we'll take each fifth caller, right? We'll take the 5th caller. You give us a joke. If you make us laugh, you win the ticket. If you make us laugh, we take the next 5th caller, right? So we take in 5 callers. 5 callers, the 5th caller, right? You make us laugh, you win a ticket to Laugh Till Your Belly Bust this Saturday at 7 p.m. And
Yes.
I want to say condolences to...
You don't have to pay at all. You inside. Once you win, you inside.
Yeah, you inside.
Yeah.
I want to say condolences to Angie family from Canada on the passing of their brother George. Angie, condolences to you and your family from us here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Angie is a loyal follower of us here from Canada. So Angie, condolences to you and your family on the passing of your brother George. May he rest in peace. So folks,
from me and my family, condolences to you.
Right. So folks, what we're taking is the 5th caller. Your call, if you are the 5th caller, you know, we shouldn't do that because we shouldn't do that one because I know what got happen. I figure out what got happen.
I feel like anybody just call and make a joke, we go judge them.
All right.
I can be the senior judge.
Yeah. Anybody call and make a joke then? Anybody?
I want to be the senior judge.
Right.
Uncle Tommy, I can be the senior judge.
Southwestern, you have a joke to win one of the tickets? You only taking calls for the joke to win one of the tickets. All right? Yeah.
And after we give out the ticket, we get in with politics, sir.
Yeah. Battles is
ask that question.
It's 14.95.
You ask that question.
Yeah.
You ask how to give away the ticket. No. So I called to tell you how to give away the ticket.
No, what we decide, you have to call and get a joke. If you make 2 out of us, 3 of us laugh, you win the ticket. You win a ticket.
I'll call back then. I'll be the 1992 caller.
Okay, all right.
But you can only talk politics and hide under the bed.
So, folks, it's $14.95 US. I see Noraya Dubé. Welcome. I think that's a new person. Norayas, welcome. Dubé. I hope I pronounced that right. If you know here.
Yeah.
What are the pay-per-view payment options? I don't understand what I mean. Pay with a credit card. Huh?
Credit and debit cards.
Yeah, credit and debit cards. Yeah. That's the only option we have right now. Unless you were send me a 20, Ricky. Send me a 20 US, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. Load up your
phone. We're giving away 2 tickets. We're giving away 2 tickets.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt a dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your face.
Here comes Dave from Rio Claro. All right, Dave. You up, Dave? Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, you want to hear the joke?
Yeah, give me the joke.
Grumpy, and he get tight, he drunk. So he hit in the counter and he only more than barman pass a half. So when he reach home now, he going to sleep now.
Yeah.
I don't on the bed and he started a dream now. He hitting the lady belly on the ball and hitting she belly. Barman pass a half. Barman pass a half. So she get up now when she hear ball and barman pass a half. She hold his hand and she tell him, she say, go little water and you get a hole. You catch it?
Go take that in consideration. Yeah, go take it. All right. So
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good old little one, you got a hole.
Yeah. So what is the evidence here, folks?
Well, I give him. You can not carry him now. Let the callers them call on.
All right.
Crack the joke.
So Dave, so far,
give love and support.
We are Dave. We go see. All right.
Yeah. Or you can text or you can message all your joke too.
Yeah, you can message your joke too. Caribbean so say you catch it. Well, send condolences to Angie out in Canada on the passing of her brother. We always send. Bato says 7 out of 10.
Condolences from my family to yours.
7 out of 10. Dave gets 7 out of 10. All right. So, folks, we have Dave won so far, right? 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Give us a call here. You know, you're winning. We have 2 tickets. 2 tickets.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and here you watching the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt a dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out, it's making your tongue look like it's in jail.
But you're suffering from exactly this. Your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media high storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pell.
You know, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know, a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Head superstar, the greatest story time teller ever, Shaquille, Louis Spiderman, Antoine, Andrew Friday, the Saint.
Look, me you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in here. And that's great.
Tell your belly boss.
So, folks, we have another little segment here. Right? We're giving away 2 tickets to Laugh Till Your Belly Bus. Call us. You could send your you could send in your message. You could send a message, send a voice note. Right? 2 tickets to give away to Laugh Till Your Belly Bus. And we already have Dave from Rio Claro. So far you have a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. But a surprise, COP, a surprise Caribbean Soul and said no joke. I thought.
Nah, he said all the joke. He said all the joke the other day.
He said
all when Pell was away, all the joke he had.
He joked out.
But I think that I feel they should call in and make the contribution and link a joke in the contribution.
Yeah, man, they could I mean, wherever they want.
Most of our listeners and callers and them just be frightened to crack joke. Ulrich, you have no joke tonight, Ulrich?
Ulrich, no, Ulrich glad.
Ganga Chana, he run out all the joke around. He said all the joke the other day too.
Yeah, you know that joke. But Volsang ain't no joke. You understand?
Volsang want to know what this program coming to.
Yeah, I mean we have no jokes that Caribbean Soul do have a joke.
I would give
have a joke.
I would give Mr. Rio Claro.
Do the Ali have no joke?
I'll give Mr. Rio Claro one of the tickets, you know.
Yeah, but we had to get other people in it too, man, Tommy.
Yeah, but I think his joke was good enough.
Yeah, I agree. So if I should win that one time.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. You get no challenge.
So yeah. Mr. Rio Claro one of the tickets. So
yeah, get 10 seconds.
I will contact you. I will contact you. Mr. Rio Claro in 1 ticket. All right.
Yeah, that's the first winner at WZYE.
Right.
Congratulations.
Laugh till your belly bust. First winner at WZYE. Laugh till your belly bust.
Yeah, all the fellas real easy to give away them tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a giveaway. We not.
Yeah, the giveaway.
I mean, you gotta get it.
It's not like you're detailing the people that post before you get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, people.
We have 1 more ticket left.
Laugh till your belly bust. 1 more ticket to give out. And let me get into the political arena.
Playing 1 more ticket, buddy.
Yeah. 1 more ticket to give away, and let us get involved in the political arena.
Give me a joke.
Hey, pleasant good night to you, boy. Shit, Uncle Tommy and Uncle COP.
Yeah.
Pleasant good night.
Same to you, my friend.
I want to see if I could go in the bottom of the sub-basement to pull out a joke here why I knew is probably in about 1 million years, but let me see this could work.
Go for it.
So, all right, so last week I was told that in one of court's establishment they find a man dead in the places. I say, but what going on with that, boy? They say the man he fall on a sharp TV. You catch it? He fall on a sharp TV.
All right.
So
point for all right. That was a fantastic one.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We have a voice note though. Let me get his voice note here. Hold on. All right. Yeah. From Vishnu. There you go.
Wall Street. Boy, Kenneth Tsukasa does make me laugh too bad, you know. What do you think happened? as what all he missing is 2 herring and some cold to be a complete cold pot, you know.
No.
Point 14 gate.
I ain't get that one at all. I missed that one, Vishnu. Vishnu, I think. Oh, I thought I did see a voice. No, there for more right now. We can see no voice now. Let me see if you have anything in the chat there. Marlon, happy birthday to your husband. Tell your husband we say happy 71st birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, Marilyn husband. 71st birthday.
Last Sunday. Are we gonna pick up your wife? Yeah. Happy 71st birthday to you, Marilyn, husband from Maryland. All right, you know what it is, boy? Point 14, you get the ticket, eh?
Yeah, point 14 get that.
Yeah. So point 14 on Rio Claro. I will get in contact with you guys. How you will be able to get to log on Saturday to the pay-per-view for the Laugh Till Your Belly Bust. Yeah. You know, don't worry yourself. Always safe. Tomorrow, we go have our next giveaway again.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and yet you watch in the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt a dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out, it's making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smells exactly like your bottom.
See, the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, a.k.a. Pelt.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know a store in tongue, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Get it, Superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spider-Man, Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Listen, look, me you know, first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, oh, there are no sauces.
And Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Don't bring all the dog in here. That's crazy.
Tell your belly bust.
Folks, that's this Saturday on WZYTV.com. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, Semantics, you have a program tomorrow. Yeah.
And the only supposed people to make it a success is you out there.
Yeah, we go get them. We go make sure we get them the ticket. Yeah, because they ain't gonna get vexed with me. All right, let me see something there. Hold on, eh? I know I've made that one day. What happened to that thing there? All right, here we go. Here is this here. So, folks, Rhoda is now crying crocodile tears. Because she wants to say how this SOE is censoring people on social media. But you know, Rhoda never to understand. It's only them PNM people that could fool with that propaganda, you know. You understand? All this Section 11 trying to muzzle people in the country. But you know the last SOE had similar things in it. The last one and the one under the PNM. You understand? And she coming with this fear-mongering thing. But it are people out there, Rhoda, who not buying that kind of dotishology you trying to bring to people. You know? And that propagandist type of mentality. Well, it's simple, you know? Simple Tommy and COP. Right? Be careful in your language. And we already know that you are not careful in your language because there was an example with you and Gary Griffith. So now don't try to come and fearmonger and say, oh, they're trying to silence people. They ain't trying to silence people. Yeah? What says you on Tommy?
They just need to be tempered, not silenced.
Yeah, because I find, I don't know, I could be wrong. I find in Trinidad, boy.
Wall Street, why a blogger, a social media blogger, I classify as a propagandist for the PNM and benefited thousands of dollars in social media blogs. Why would they have a problem with those laws? Why? The only reason citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and especially WZYE listeners, the only reason she will have a problem with that is because the propaganda will not be able to spread and they would not be able to get a salary to spread those kind of propaganda. The only person that will object to those things is to the people them who want to spread the propaganda and who want to be lawless in blogging and social media. That's the only people that will have a problem. And this young lady, this old lady is one. I don't know why they have a picture looking so nice, but she don't look so nice.
But COP, here why. You see, it have some of these people who they like to play mass but they're afraid powder, right? And if you use their likeness, they just want to go to YouTube for YouTube to shut you down. So what you have to do, you have to get a rendition of their likeness and tell YouTube you have altered their likeness. Because Pierce Robinson tried the same thing too.
But you can not message YouTube and say, I don't know, they don't look so nice.
Yeah.
Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, it is amazing to see some of the social media bloggers, especially spreading the propaganda for the People's National Movement because they want to come back in office. Want to mislead people and telling people that the government trying to hoodwink people and hush people mouth and take away freedom of speech. And you can't say this and you can't say that. But how are you coming over here and speaking freely? Because I have no intention of spreading propaganda and being mischievous on social media. If you want to engage in misconduct in social media and spread propagandas and lies and threatening behaviors and all these things, you will be against those bills. How we don't have a problem with it? The reason why they won't have a problem with it, you see how she have to apologize to Gary Griffith? And apologies without a smile? That is when you know your blogging was illegal and was wrong. That is why you had to apologize, and they want to continue with that behavior. No. Well, she lucky for all of them left when Faris Al-Wari was Attorney General. If all of them wait for them to pass social media as a law, me and you might even be speaking against the PNM today. And today, anybody that's called radio station because they listen to them and still say the worst about Kamala and say the worst about the UNC. And how come nobody is locking them up? Because they have independent freedom of speech. But it don't have violent freedom of speech on social media. And that is what against. They want to engage in violent social media blogging. So and I give national security 10 out of 10 for stopping them. And make sure it's no protest too.
Let's listen to what Rhoda had to say.
UWI lecturer and vlogger Rhoda Barrett believes that the emergency powers regulations was drafted to stifle opposition views and intimidate whistleblowers.
Stifle bloggers and whistleblowers. What kind of methodology she talking about, boy? Stifle whistleblowers? Stifle whistleblowers? Boy, And them PNM people buying that, you know.
We go see if she
So
doing plenty
blows.
blogging now.
You're creating a
We go
particular
know.
environment of censorship for us. And in creating that environment of censorship for us, you are also putting out a message to persons who would be providing us with information. So it's anti-expression. It's also anti-whistleblower. And
So under the PNM with the same clause, what was that? Because I checked it, you know. Anyway, over here, I checked it. You understand? So when Rhoda and them think people still dotish or people still miseducated, like the PNM miseducation the PNM have given to some of these people. No, Rhoda. No. Yeah? We don't put out false information like you know. We just speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what we just do here.
Many years, of course, that the United National Congress, when it was in opposition, was a party that was in favor of whistleblower legislation.
According to Section 11 of the Emergency Powers Regulation.
You see, this have nothing to do with whistleblower. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, oh God. You know what? She trying for the people who don't understand what she's saying and just go run with it. I'm going to say hello to Gordon, Ganga, Chana, Jai, and Joseph, who go just run with it because they know exactly what she's talking about. But if they listen to her, right, and they trust her, you know, like, who's the rest of fellas? Rowley Jr., Bacteria, who's that? The pastor again? The pastor with the internet search engine.
Hey, what was it? If you know how skinny that fella get, eh?
Yeah.
If you know how thin that fella get, eh?
Were you walking on thing?
But I don't know what that fella run down like Baji, boy.
Yeah. But you know, I hear they have a pill called Ozempic, you know. You heard about that one?
Nah, no about exactly.
Tommy, you know about Ozempic?
I've seen the commercial.
Yeah, boy, it was working, huh? It was really working through, boy. Anyway, let me continue.
No one shall, be it orally or otherwise, attempt to influence public opinion in a manner likely to be prejudicial to public safety or have any article with the intent to do so. President of the Media Association, Priya Bihari, says while the section is not new, he hopes that the authorities act.
Yeah, the section is new. This is just the PNM fearmongering. You understand? The PNM and the fearmongers. And of course, folks, don't forget, you know. I don't want you all to forget. Don't
that
forget.
The PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Some people just forget, you know. Some people just forget.
Responsibly when enforcing the law.
We have every confidence that the authorities will apply the regulations responsibly and in keeping with constitutional safeguards and protections. At the same time, we respectfully urge a clear and narrow interpretation, transparency in its application, and accessible avenues for concerns to be addressed.
Shiva Parasram, who works with companies to decrease risk, digital or otherwise, says there is no need to be concerned.
I don't really think there's a need to be fearful for it because you just have to choose your wording carefully.
Yeah, simple, you know, simple, right? You see, the PNM just want to do their propagandas, right?
And what you mean? What you mean by you had to choose your word? You had to choose your word perfectly. What you mean by that?
Well, you can't slander a person. You can't slander a person and get. You're not gonna slander a person and get away with it.
So also that's what them want to do. That's what them want to do. That's what Rhoda and them want to do.
Yes, that's what they want to do.
So you see why they're against it?
Yeah.
It has smart people in China, but they're not speaking to me and you. They know who they're speaking to.
Correct. Yeah.
And people out there, tell the people them who they're speaking to log on and WZYE and be educated.
All right, let me continue.
Just take a couple moments to, not just type and hit enter and post or whatever. You just take a couple moments to just word carefully.
Yes.
I don't think you would have any issue to express your voice or anything like that. But just like I said, it's the wording, I think, what would actually matter.
But for Barrett, who is known for her biting online criticism, says she intends to be savvy in her posts, but not muzzled. She says the concern that the regulation was placed to stifle dissent isn't new, but she has been preparing for it.
Yeah, that's not. It isn't new. Oh, God. Them real good, It isn't new, but she has been preparing for it. Like if the government sit down and say, you know what? Let me do this to stifle Rhoda Barrett. Let me do this to stifle. Really and truly, Rhoda, you really think the government sit down there
for something that was already there?
Yeah, she preparing for something that was in the last SOE and in the SOE before that. Did she prepare in the SOE when the PNM instituted that SOE? Did she prepare? But I'm serious, But that's why
she prepares herself to collect them. You hear the kind of money Saddam saying this woman get her?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me
stop to that.
Yep.
She says the concern that the regulation was placed to stifle dissent isn't new, but she has been preparing for it.
I knew the minute I started speaking out against them. I knew the minute Roger Alexander started talking about adopting measures that he has seen in China. The minute Barry Padaras echoed support for him and that. The minute any number of other persons within the government started echoing support for use of oppressive measures and censorship measures like that, I knew that this was going to be the next step.
She knew, right? And you know what? Did you knew? I'm using it to say, Rhoda, did you knew that same clause, right? Similar clause was under the last SOE and the SOE under the PNM? How you could already know something that's already there? You know something that's already there. Yeah, you know it because it was already there. It's not nothing new. It's not like if all of a sudden the new government come and say, you know what, boy, let me put this in so we could stifle Rhoda Barrett. No.
All the saying is we're going to enforce the laws now.
That's right.
And why you wouldn't want the authorities to enforce the law?
And the lawless society we have in Trinidad and Tobago, the lawless dump we have in Trinidad and Tobago.
Them is part of.
Part of them is a big part of why it's a lawless
them
dump.
Create the lawless dump.
Yes. So we have to do things now, right? So we could bring back Trinidad and Tobago to the way it was before you all make it a lawless dump. So you know what, Rhoda? Talk now. Talk, Rhoda. Talk. Talk, Rhoda. Talk. Or the holy call.
The misuse of social media saw at least 2 people during the last state of emergency detained for comments made. They were eventually released without charge. As Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander warned last year, those who abuse social media could be held accountable. Jensen Lavend, CNC3 News.
Fact check, Rhoda. The provision you highlighted was already included in the previous state of emergency regulations under the PNM government before the current UN Sierra SWE. 1. The clause in your image, Regulation 11. The section shown states, no person shall endeavor, whether orally or otherwise, to influence public opinion in a manner likely to be prejudicial to public safety. This is Regulation 11 of the Emergency Powers Regulations, 2026. 2. It existed in the previous SOE as well. Reporting on the current regulations confirms that the same provision existed in the earlier SOE regulations that were in force from July 18th.
You hear that? The same thing was same thing. How Rhoda didn't complain back then? How? And she knew. How come she knew and she didn't complain? Rhoda, all them people are miseducated people. That's what we got on them just thinking of. But no, Rhoda. We have WZYE TV now.
2025 to January 31st, 2026. In other words, the 2026 UNC SOE regulations include Regulation 11. The 2025 early SOE under the previous administration already had essentially the same wording.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yep.
Same wording. Rhoda, I really think people
ask if that is not the wording and them that Faris put in over there when he was Attorney General to suit the self.
Yeah.
You can remember when Keith Rowley wanted to attack the Gong reporter and say that there is runner outrageous program over there and attack, and he raised a file and he said this file we're going to do something about it. Oh, them laws come to bite them now.
And how come you never sue Lennox Smith? How come you never sue Lennox Smith?
Because it's true.
Eh?
It's true. Probably it's true.
3. The earlier regulations also covered statements influencing public opinion. Legal summaries of the earlier emergency regulations noted that police could search or act where offenses involved making statements to influence public opinion in a manner likely to be prejudicial to public safety. 4. Bottom line. Yes, the clause about influencing public opinion existed in the previous SOE regulations. It was not newly created in the current SOE. It is largely a continuation of the earlier emergency regulatory framework used during the previous period.
You know? Nothing new. It ain't nothing new. But them Rhoda want to come with this fear-mongering thing. And you know something? PNM 3. It is sad that you interviewing them and you ain't even going to do a little fact check before you interview them so you could ask them the question. If you know you're going to interview them, COP and Tommy, do a little fact check before now and ask her the question and then say, well, ma'am, in 2026, the last SOE in 2025, 2026, and the one under the PNM, they had something very similar to this in there. How come? So why didn't they want to muzzle? So then the PNM wanted to muzzle you too then? The PNM wanted to muzzle you too? Boy, PNM
what about if PNM 3 and the social media blogger raise them story for themselves and work together? That's what it is we doing. Spreading propaganda together.
Yeah, that setup is that setup.
Important nuance. Although the wording existed before, the political debate now centers on how broadly it could be interpreted, especially regarding social media posts, a political commentary, journalism, or public criticism.
And when I saw that, and that was a lot of work, I say, COP and Tommy, I say, you know what? Why don't you still think?
You say, let me go and fact check them one time.
Yeah, let me go and fact check them. Point 14 and Mr. Financial Guru come back. I said, let me go and fact check them. I want to fact check the thing. I say, wait. They really don't care, that is the macaroni theory with them, Them just throw things up on the wall and see what was sticking, You understand? Yeah, boy. But anyway, all right, let me take this one.
But it's sad to know that Elders who's very educated.
Hold on a minute.
It's sad to know that Elders who is very educated and have a voice, have a platform where they can educate people rather spread propaganda for a political party to make money. That is a dangerous thing to do, Professor Wall Street.
Unbelievable,
Yeah. dangerous, you know. A lecturer too, you know.
Yes, Southwestern, go ahead.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor, Uncle Tommy, and Your Excellency, Mr. COP, the President of the Vulnerable Society President.
You wanna donate something to that organization, brother? Would you like to donate something to the organization to help some of the vulnerable?
When I send them books to audit, you're surprised to see how much money we have on the books, sir. Because they have never convened a meeting yet to audit it and sign off on the financial income.
I don't audit the business.
Yeah, no, then I was tells you now, and I want to put money on the bill of the SOE because here what's going on. As the president, they got a subvention of $154 million, and you spend $134 million in losses, and you didn't audit the book since you found in 2018,
But this is a PNM organization you give me there. That's a PNM organization you give me there.
Like stones and sand and gravel. So here what's going on. National Quarry before the Finance Committee and more money lost in again. But I will say give that person all we're talking about the next ticket because that's a big joke. Because here what's going on. You see, when them talk, it's only a group of people just follow them. But thank God for the program. Because without debunking them misleading information, right? But what I want to ask Professor and Uncle Tommy to do, let me do a little research and see where Eric Williams used them what Marvin Gonzalez said. And let me come up with the answer, Nancy, and we'll tell the people. But anyway, they say I can't tell joke, right? But if I go to give you any joke tonight, people will laugh because they say too serious.
Southwestern.
Right? So I will use Uncle Tony and Professor. Yes, sir.
Southwestern, if you would only go under that bed and say I'm calling from under the bed, you would have won that ticket.
But right now, I'm telling you, I under the bed. And I under the bed. All my calls, I will get permission. And I want them to use their platform tonight to say happy birthday to a special person in my life. Right? And may God bless her. And may she see many more. With good health and strength and happiness. And to our listener, our dear sister, may the good Lord be with your family and give you the comfort and consoling of your time of grief. Only you and your family know the true feeling when you lost a loved one. So on behalf of the whole team and the program and all the listeners who might not get through, to say condolences on behalf of WZYE TV and his listeners and supporters. Condolences to the family. Thank you, Professor and President. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you,
man. I like that, Southwestern. I like that.
Southwestern, you get a round of applause for that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we like that. We like that. You get a round of applause for that. That's how we just do it. You take this out.
I like that.
Yes, Southwestern, take that, man. So, folks, you know, it's interesting, COP and Tommy. We have Rhoda trying to spread all kind of propaganda, but we have them. We understand what it does do. We understand the propaganda, right? We have Gatsby Dolly being disrespectful as a woman. You understand? Being disrespectful, right? But in spite of all of that, You see where the Prime Minister, look where the Prime Minister is just before she leave for the trip tomorrow, right? She chairing a cabinet meeting. You see? And they want to know what the Prime Minister be doing with the Prime Minister, with this, with that.
Prime Minister the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar, SC, MP, is currently chairing today's cabinet meeting, where important decisions are being made in the best interest of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Every discussion, every policy, and every action taken places you, the people, at the center of national development and progress. Government remains committed to working tirelessly on behalf of every law-abiding citizen.
Okay, who is this boy? I seen a new caller here.
Prime Minister the Honorable Kamla.
I know who that is now. The person go call back. Yeah, so folks, you see what's happening? That's what's going on. Yeah. Hey, financial guru call back. Sorry about that. Financial guru call back. So Tommy and COP, you see what is going on? So what we have to do, we have to bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You see, because there is a lot of misleading information out there, you know, with them trying to spread all kind of propaganda, right? And you know, it's interesting, eh? You know, when we have only 12 COP and Tommy, 12. Let me take this call.
Okay, true.
Financial guru, welcome.
Finally, good night, Professor Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
Mr. COP. Good night, everyone. Professor, I kind of chiming in late, but I don't know whose loved one passed because I didn't hear about that. So I don't want to. I just want to make sure and say condolences to whoever it is. And
Angie in Canada, a brother.
Miss Angie in Canada. Sorry to hear about that. You know, life is very short, and we just have to try to make the best of it in God's precious name. That's how I see it. You know, and may Almighty God comfort you and your family in this time of grief. You know, gone but not forgotten, whoever your loved one is. Professor, that being said, I just wanted to make a quick comment on your analysis of Miss Barrett, because I was very concerned about it. I saw it this morning, and you hear delusions of grandeur.
Hey, something in the background. You have something in the background there?
Oh, sorry. That's my windscreen wiper. Sorry, I gotta take it off because it raining down here.
All right.
Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to say it's delusions of grandeur because you and Mr. COP and Mr. Tommy and yourself dissect that pretty well, where Miss Barrett wants to make herself relevant, and I'll tell you why. The fact is, you have pointed out, which I did not know, is it section 11 you said? What was the section?
Yeah, section 11. Section 11.
Section 11 or the clause 11.
Yeah.
Has always been there. The point is, and you pointed it out in that dissertation you did there before us, it deals with public security. Now, when you have people stating things like the lady that spoke the last time they had the state of emergency, Professor Wall Street, that told Mr. Maduro, who's now up here in New York, to send a bomb, remember? To blow up the Prime Minister's residence. That is the type of seditious and unambiguous, clear, hateful language that you cannot have in a state of emergency, because you do not want to have public officials being threatened. You do not want to have the police apparatus or the national security apparatus being threatened. But I do not think, because this morning I listened to another show and I listened to a prominent attorney by Mr. Umlala, and what he was saying was, and I would just ask the Minister of National Security as well as the Minister of Defense, who is a lawyer himself, to just give examples so people are on the right track. Because what Miss Barrett is doing is saying that they come out specifically to her. Like if she is this martyr, she's no martyr, because you could have propaganda, and propaganda is good or bad, but the propaganda has to deal specifically, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP, and everyone, with national security. I'll leave you with this. Remember when one of the bloggers had, what's her name, Julia Davies, and I'm not trying to ostracize Miss Davies, had made some very, very tough comments. I don't know if you remember what she had said.
Yeah,
right. And you remember what Fitzgerald Hines, the former Minister of National Security, had said on a stump speech?
All of them from the same dirty lagoon.
They pull out the dagger and focus on the eye and send it the dagger straight through the eye.
You see that? That's talk that the mullahs in Iran talking right now. You see that during a SEO? That is language that they're talking about that could incite and excite an individual into doing something which they're not supposed to be doing. Because if, and I'll leave you with this, if the government, Mr. Parada or Mr. Alexander or Mr. Wayne Sturge, were to go off after anybody who criticizes the government with nonsense propaganda, there would be like a stray dog barking at every car that passes. It deals specifically with security and inciting security, because we know what's going on globally. I said the last time that in Venezuela, you had Hamas, you had Hezbollah, you had Iran. We don't know what these guys know. They're not going to tell us everything. And that is what Miss Barrett is trying to exploit. Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, everyone, again, Miss Angie, have a good condolences to your family. Professor, you got my message, right? Because,
yeah.
All right, beautiful. Have a good night, and that's all I would say. Over and out, and I'm locked on and listening. Have a good night, Professor Wall Street, and everyone. Good night.
Good night to you.
And let me also say condolences to Mr. Intellectual. He said he lost 2 family members today and yesterday. Condolences on your family as well, Mr. Intellectual.
Condolences.
Condolences to you, Mr. Intellectual.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
May they rest in peace.
How WZYE family members going so?
Yeah, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's part of life.
Yeah. So before we go for the break, Prime Minister Kamala Persad among 12 leaders confirmed for Trump summit. 12. Well, 12. 2 from we say the Caribbean or the West Indies. 2. Right? 2. And all the rest of them, where all the rest of the zone of pieces.
Right? May I get to go?
I see me your name, you know.
Oh, no, then they want that to do with you.
Maybe she must be going to the next one.
Take it a drop a set of sanction and Barbados more, and all them Barbadian lost the visa and all kind of thing, you know.
Well, boy, anything could happen these days, you know.
Right now, I'm telling Trump to buy out all them Caribbean islands.
Take a listen to this, folks. Take a listen to this.
PM Kamala Persad among 12 leaders confirmed for Trump summit. Kamala and Irfan get to meet with Trump, but no Mia or Scarrett or any other zone of piecers. Rowley must be crying as he feeds his goats this morning. He paid his Washington lobbyist millions to try and get him a meeting, but the White House only barked in his general direction, while Kamala got a personal invitation. Washington, Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamala Persad is among 12 world leaders confirmed to attend President Donald Trump's Shield of the Americas Summit in the city of Doral over the weekend, the White House confirmed yesterday. In confirming the attendance of Prasad Bisesar and 11 other Latin American leaders, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the summit's goal is to promote freedom, security, and prosperity in our region. She said the countries have really formed a historic coalition to work together to address criminal narco-terrorist gangs and cartels and counter illegal and mass migration into not only the United States, but the Western Hemisphere, which remains a key and top priority of this president. Prasad Bisesar and Guyana President Irfan Ali were the only two Caribbean leaders invited to the summit. Leavitt said Trump will also host heads of state from Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Costa Rica, the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Honduras, Panama, Paraguay, Trinidad and Tobago, and maybe some others as well. PM Cam.
You see that?
Yep.
And the thing about I COP and Tommy, I can't understand. In 10 months, all these splendiferous, fantabulous, tremendiferous, splentastic, splentacular, wonderfulicious, marvelous thing happening in our country. And the propagandists of the PNM only trying to create mayhem and fear-mongering. That is it, you know.
I classify that as the dot of the world was invited by the giant of the world. The marketing Trinidad and Tobago get a loan for that invitation. Not for the past 20 years, tourism even do that marketing for Trinidad and Tobago. And tourism even do engage in that type of marketing. Kamala never asked to pay money to. They invite her, you know. They recognize her as Prime Minister of the Republic, you know.
And we not to pay a lobbyist to get that visit.
Rowley spent about 11 point something million dollars.
Boy.
And I even get to go in JFK Airport.
Oh God. So folks, we're gonna go for a quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And remember, the 7th of March, laugh till your belly busts. Support WZYE.
Let me say welcome to Everton Lewis, Wendell Seals, Ali Trini, Azina Smith, and Rajendra Maharaj. We're going to go for that break.
All of you.
Back. Don't go nowhere, folks. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrocan workers say, the party dead.
us a water 5, road smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC ain't making jokes. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawlessness. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system 3, end poverty and clean up TNT 4, speed up the housing process 5, lower taxes 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, B&M dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin, inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready, read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the video, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
And remember, WZYE look forward for your support on the 7th of March. Laugh till your belly busts. Not till don't bust your belly, but you will laugh till you cry.
Yeah. You know, I want to ask a question, folks. Although don't get upset with me. Do not get upset with me. COP don't go after me because all you know, growing up in Chumakak wasn't an easy thing, and there are things that I wasn't able to get to be part of my COP laughing already. Yeah. Oh God, because part of my
your daily life.
So yeah, my part of my daily life. So I saw the Prime Minister on the occasion of Pagwa 2026. COP, have you celebrated Pagwa? Huh?
Yeah, I glad you're showing that. I supposed to send a thing for you today, and I forgot that. Yeah. I play Pagwa already, but I too big to I want to wait to show no red thing on my man, no blue thing on my again, man. You know, long time we supposed to fix stain. We supposed to fix stain and that. If you say go stay days on people's skin. Yeah, but that's a nice village, also. It's no
Tommy,
fighting and shooting and thing in that. It's no rum drinking and thing in that too.
Yeah,
Tommy,
Professor.
you ever do Pagua?
Never.
So I've never done Pagua, and I didn't know about Pagua until I become much older because, you know, in our little enclave in Chumacac, you know, we never had that. So I want somebody to call in and kind of give us a general idea about, you know, what this celebration is all about. I mean, you know, I know I could Google it and all kind of thing, but I want to get the idea from someone.
We have a first annual Pagua celebration in Turuba over here too.
Oh, Turuba community leaders present the first Pagua celebration at the Turuba Recreation Center on the 8th of March, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Free a beer for the kids. What's a beer?
Not a
ABIR.
beer. Not a beer. A beer.
Is that a
That's
beer?
that red thing. That's that red thing. It's a kind of powder like a. It's a
Okay.
kind of powder like a. That what is mixing the water and rub on people's face and it's get red. So
Do you have to put like oil on your skin or anything like that?
no.
You know, like when you're playing jab, when you're playing Juve, you just put oil on your skin so when you come back, you could easily wash it off.
You can easily wash out oil from the skin.
You could easily wash it what?
You can easily wash out oil from your skin.
No, the oil is like a base for all the other type of paint and all kind of thing that's put on you.
Nah, they don't put that on the skin for
No?
Pagua.
All right, so let me listen to the message of the Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad Bisesa.
Message of the Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa, SCMP, on the occasion of Pagua 2026. Today, Hindus across Trinidad and Tobago join millions around the world in celebrating the sacred and joyous festival of Pagua, also known as Holi. I extend my warmest wishes for safe, peaceful, and joyful observances. Pagua is one of the most vibrant festivals in the Hindu calendar. Through chout house singing, community gatherings, and the sharing of a beer and gil, our nation comes alive with color, music, and fellowship. These traditions reflect a cultural inheritance preserved across generations and shared meaningfully within our national family. At its spiritual core, Pagua commemorates the victory of righteousness through the story of Prahlad and Holika, recorded in the Bhagavata Purana, particularly in Canto 7. This sacred account tells of the tyrant king Hiranyakashipu, who sought to silence faith and freedom of belief. Yet tyranny did not prevail. Prahlad's devotion endured, and injustice fell, reminding us that power without humanity cannot last and that truth ultimately outlives oppression. Across history and in our present world, humankind continues to witness oppression give way to dignity, freedom, and justice. Pagua, therefore, speaks not only to faith but also to the universal pursuit of human rights, equality, and respect for every individual. Societies flourish when justice guides leadership, when human rights are protected, and when democracy gives voice and dignity to every citizen. The colors of Pagua symbolize renewal and reconciliation, inspiring us to release resentment, strengthen unity, and move forward together with mutual respect and shared purpose. As we celebrate, let us give thanks for God's blessings and remember those across the world who continue to endure hardship, conflict, tyranny, and injustice. May this sacred festival inspire compassion, fairness, freedom, and dignity for all humanity. May Pagua bring peace to every home, joy to every family, and renewed hope for our nation. Happy Holi. Message.
You know, COP and Tommy, I want to make an observance, and this is about loyalty, right? You know, as Prime Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister don't need the young lady right behind there as a security, right?
True.
Right? Because normally I think there's a special group of people who guards the Prime Ministers, right? But you know, the Prime Minister have been very loyal to that young lady. anywhere the prime minister go, you know, I could be wrong. Even if the prime minister goes out of the country, she takes that young lady with her.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine the experience that young lady have received from Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. You understand?
Places she never reached in her life.
Never reached in her life. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar have given her an experience she will never, ever, ever be able to duplicate.
You ever see Keith Rowley amongst little children like that? Or Penny
Like,
in any video associating with children like that?
No. You understand? And imagine, and I feel so proud for that young lady, but it shows what the prime minister is all about and her loyalty to people. Because she don't need that girl, she don't need the young lady no more. She really don't. But she say, you know what? In her position, you was there every single place I go. Why now I'm prime minister, I will forget about you. And that what makes Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar different.
And that lady is she number one personal security, yeah?
Personal security, COP,
Yeah.
she don't need no personal security. She's the Prime Minister. You understand? Yeah. And look, Mr. Santa Cruz says since 2010. Look at that now, boy. 2010. That is what you call loyalty, boy. And
both ways, eh?
Yeah, and going into the prime minister thinking that, boy, that young lady was with me for almost 10 years in opposition, you know. 10 years, right? So why now that I'm the prime minister, I should forsake that young lady? No. And you see, a lot of people ain't thinking about that, you know. And you know what made me think about that, COP, to be honest with you? When I was in Trinidad and I went in the diplomatic center, right, and I saw the young lady, you know, we was in the elevator. it was the minister in the prime minister office, Mr. Alaha, this young lady, the prime minister and myself. And I said to she, I see, you know, every single time I see the prime minister, you know, you don't always be in the picture. She look at me and she laugh.
Yeah.
It was just interesting, eh? And I have to be honest with you all, I just say, boy, coming out of Schumacher Claventil, COP and Tommy, coming out of Schumacher Claventil, you know, and be able to, you know, talk to people who are prime ministers. And I used to think this, she job welcome. I used to think this, I used to think that, because the PNM ruled for so long, I used to think that in order to be a member of parliament or a member of the PNM, you have to be real bright and intelligent, right? I used to think so. Because, you know, coming out of Schumacher and you're seeing things. And COP and Tommy, I'll be honest with you guys. After I started to deal with them, I just said, boy, you really don't have to be bright at all. You don't even have to have one GC, or you only have to have an O level, right? And you could reach, because, you know, it's like, anyway, let me leave it there.
The followers and them don't have to be brighter.
No, the followers don't have to be bright. The followers don't have to be bright. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to each and everyone again on the program.
Yeah.
Uncle Professor, is the festival, the celebration is the changing of time, come like Christmas into the season of Christ, the coming of the light, right? Yeah. Now, Paraguay is the spring, the new calendar year in the Hindu calendar, meaning it start over and it's springtime. And the different colors represent the flowers and bloom of the season. So that is my little 2 cents on it. What I will have an idea about Pagua. And it's a non-alcoholic celebration. So it's more fast. When you abstain and you don't have alcohol like in it. It's something just like Hussein is a religious celebration where everybody could take part in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
So I'll call back for what I want to say, or I can continue.
No.
I'll call back.
Call back. Yeah. You see, it's interesting that them type of experience. I never had those type of experience. You know what I mean? And
Pagwanda?
Yeah. No, I never experienced Pagwa. See if like you laughing.
Lava. Chubakata a Hindu temple. You know Lavante any pondit on
I don't think.
You ever see a Hindu temple? You ever see a Hindu temple in Lavante, Uncle Tommy?
No, but I from Marbella and I never experienced Pagua.
Well, you never come inside Turuba.
True.
Peter,
I had a girlfriend in Turuba. I used to walk into Turuba when I was a youngster.
Like when it was a tracker.
Okay. So, how was it pronounced? CP Abir?
Yeah, Abir.
Abir powder comes in all colors. The powder that stick on your skin?
Yeah, this wash out is like a chalk powder. You mix it with the water too and put it in bottle and
you put it in bottle and water and things. You can make it kind of like paint.
Yeah.
You can make it paint and
spray it on. Yeah, spray it on people kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, but the colors that be real colorful, boy.
Yeah, long time we used to spray it on them gills and them chests and things so the jersey go wet up and in front go wet up and thing.
Oh. Yeah, boy.
You know, that is no actually one of the real, you know what they get wet t-shirt from? You go in beach and wet t-shirt beach? Wet t-shirt? Yeah, from that too. They say, whoa, when them girl on them chest over there, spraying it on the chest, man. What is nice celebration is I seen my community over here, Chairman Samlal Singh and the UNC organization in Point of Pay over here start back this in Turba, give them 10 out of 10 for that with support from our MP, Mr. Hansing Narayan Singh. I give them full 100 support for starting this. But these things is good things for communities, laws, community activists, activities, and engage in crime and idleness. So it's nice to see these things come back in community.
But Drupadi Maharaj says, good night to all. Drupadi, welcome. Dripati? I hope is it Drupati or Dripati? Drapati. All right. She go correct me. Good night to all. This is celebrating on Liberty Avenue in Queens, New York. But is that celebrated during winter or during the summer?
Spring.
Imagine being out in the winter.
In Trinidad, it does look like it when sun hotter.
Yeah, Dripati, is that celebrated around this time as well? Well, it will be, right? Because that is the time you celebrate it. Correct? Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, everybody just come on and support that. All them little children.
Yeah. She say yes. I celebrated out in the cold, boy.
Yeah.
What, boy?
The way go in this kind of cold and celebrate though.
I go be a little I mean, I could run a little 5 or 6 miles in the cold because I only for a little 40-something minutes.
But for water to be spraying and you're in the cold, okay, I see.
Yeah. So, what do they wear? Do they wear regular clothes? Do they wear like?
Yeah, regular clothes. Some of them is wear white and all kind of thing because the colors go show bright on the clothes.
Eh?
Yeah, the white color or plenty people is wear white and thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the weather.
No, the sun does be hot.
Oh, sun go wrong this time. Sun does be hot.
Well, all now so it's dry season in Trinidad. Yeah.
No, in Trinidad. But I'm talking about in Queens.
Oh.
I'm celebrating it in Queens.
Yeah, well, them know what they're celebrating.
Maybe I could go and look.
One like me, I was staying inside. I ain't going out in no snow for nobody to spray the water and we are celebrating.
But then your clothes wet.
You get freeze burn.
Yeah. How long you can stay there? How long you can stay there?
I ain't going out there.
But COP, the Iberia that they use is mostly red.
No, it's red and green and purple and pink and all that. All the colors it have. It has no black. It has no black.
They say they used to have a celebration, and the old Taruba had a Pagua celebration long time, but the older generation died out. Anthony Ford says, Professor, why clothes does be better for different colors? Me not ask it. I know I asked it. I asked him when you go out there. Oh, you have one if it's cold.
No, well, the colors that show up the white clothes that show up the colors on them now. But you know, I now mentioned something over there. It are all different colors Abiro. How we do? I never see black Abiro.
I don't know. Maybe Southwestern can answer that. Brooklyn, welcome.
Yeah, I really like Southwestern to answer that.
Wall Street, good night to you, Uncle Tommy and COP. Good night to the viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
Good night.
Wall Street, you know, tomorrow it's going to be over 60 degrees in New York, right? So Queens going to not be that cold. So the day that is chosen for Pagua is not really going to be that cold. People going to be outside in T-shirts tomorrow because it's going to be over 60 degrees. It may even hit 70 depending on how things look. So it's a good day where they're going to have this celebration. So it wouldn't be really freezing cold with people after but all this other clothes and stuff. But
You going to play Pagua with them? You going to play Pagua with them? Brooklyn?
I play. I ain't going to here. I never do it here. But I did Pagua when I was living in Kunapia. I went to Shogunas Junior Sec. So, you know, I lived Kunapia for 3 years. So I had to be around, you know, my Hindu friends and family. You know, that's why I learned to make my curry and my roti and thing Wall Street. So yeah, I have a little idea of the culture and thing, you know. As a man, never used to miss Diwali and my parasad and all them things. Oh God, I like parasad, but when Diwali passed, my fridge had real parasad. That was my favorite thing, you know. What?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I see some curry you made there. Is that the curry you're talking about?
Well, shit, I had a whole curry queue in Brooklyn here in Kings Plaza. Everything fell out fast. I had a whole curry queue. You know, I don't play. You understand? And people asking when I'm having the next one because they want more.
How the curry was so brown though? The curry was kind of brown.
No, you see, the thing is, Wall Street, when you're using cheap curry, right? It's not brown. You see, you see, you don't know how to cook it. You never really learn how to cook on Wall Street. So you wouldn't know how to make it happen. If I have a curry, a Jamaican curry, just be yellow. I don't cook with that. I bogus curry. I use cheap curry. And if you want now, you put a little bit of turmeric in it, you know, and get a yellow. If you want to do, but the thing is, if you put too much turmeric in your curry, it can make your curry taste a little bitter. So you have to know how to put it. And basically, if you burn the turmeric first or you mix it in the curry, and an Indian man recently showed me where he have a roti shop in Trinidad, but he does cook with 3 different type of curries. Like for to get a different flavor and a different taste. But as I say, I just tell anybody, chief curry is the #1 curry. I tell anybody that.
That the curry with the Apache on it by the bad Indian.
Yes, that is the boss. That is the #1 curry.
Yeah, they say the baddest Indian that have is in the curry packer.
Yeah, they say that is not going to make your curry look yellow, Wall Street. Curry is not about looking yellow.
No.
You're not making dal.
I'm talking about the yellow. I thought you had some brown stains on some of them potatoes.
I ain't got time with you to craziness, but anyway, right? When I talk about cooking, I know how to cook. I know how to, you know, I know how to make a good curry.
Why you getting vexed with me? You send me a picture. You like Caribbean Soul. Caribbean Soul send me a picture with some cake that cracks all over the cake. You send me some curry where you cook and it have brown stains on the curry. I don't know. What you getting vexed with me for?
I don't know what you're talking about. You quite to send your picture now to put on the screen.
No, I want the one with the brown stains on it. That one you send me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I sent a thing with bowls and containers when I was doing my curry, all kind of thing. I don't know what you talking about, but that stain, you might be mixing up my picture with somebody else.
No, I'm mixing up your picture with nobody. Nobody.
And I want to tell COP yesterday, I didn't get vexed. I'm going to COP yesterday. I didn't come back into the world because I reached in the casino and I was hitting hard. So the money was jumping. So that's why I listened. The machine jumping up. 3,001 something I leave it. 3,001 something.
Wait, Brooklyn, why?
Yeah. So that in half an hour time in Trinidad I make over 20-something thousand TT if it's TT money you're talking about in half an hour time. So yes, I was listening to the program still, but I could not have called.
Brooklyn, I don't understand that, man. You in America and you talking how much TT you make? No, that making any sense.
No, this is at Trinidad. You see again Wall Street, you don't jump the gun. This program is a Trinidad program.
Brooklyn.
Listen, that's from Trinidad. So
Brooklyn.
I went 3,000 something in here. That's over here. But I'm saying if I have to put it in Trinidad, say if I jump on a plane and go Trinidad, I have plenty thousands to spend in half an hour time. You understand what I say now?
Yeah.
And Brooklyn, before you go, Saturday is which part the people them could lock down on WZYE and laugh till your belly bust. Why is you make a contribution over there? You could give the people them a reason why they should lock down on WZYE and give WZYE that support on Saturday.
And Brooklyn must even know what we're talking about.
Nah, I really,
yeah.
I really know what the comedy festival. You know,
you see what I tell you? You see what I tell you?
Listen. No, Wall Street. I see you advertising something, and I hear you talking about
it. Go and cook some potato. Go and cook some potato, Brooklyn.
Well, Saturday everybody can lock on WZYE. 2 pay-per-view and laugh till your belly bust to get the opportunity over here now to watch it.
I have to pay 2 pay-per-view and there's nothing I can do that.
Yeah, well, look how long we playing that, Brooklyn.
I will let my wife and them watch it.
And when they call in over here now, show some support and some love to that.
Share it with all your friends and them in Brooklyn.
Okay, well, I got to do that. I see the ad, but I thought it was a Trinidad thing. We don't know all
that. Oh, you thought it was and it's on WZYE TV. Brooklyn.
But you just advertise everything in Trinidad on your thing too.
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
you see that brown curry? I think you're eating some of that brown curry now.
If you call it brown, I tell you it's cheap. And anybody gonna call and tell you that the best curry in the world. So yeah, teach you something.
Nah, Brooklyn good curry, good man. I believe Brooklyn know what curry.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah. You know what? Somebody just turban curry, boy. Turban curry. I remember turban curry. I remember that.
Yeah, turban curry, boy.
Yeah, turban curry. Yeah, Michael Jonathan. Turban curry, boy.
It's when they put that Indian and the curry pack. Turban curry get out of it. You know, long time they say Pepsi Cola went to come to town. Dixie Cola knock him down. Set him up, pick him up, and throw him in the juicy trucker. Well, when Turban curry come, the knock what a curry I was talking about it?
Chief.
When Chief come, the knock down Turban curry. And put the baddest Indian on the curry packer.
Yeah, them curry and them boy, I ain't lying, boy. Them curry to. But folks, the Prime Minister said she's not afraid to take tough decisions in the defense of law-abiding citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? The Prime Minister. Anyway, let me listen to this. Listen to this.
A message from Prime Minister Kamla Prasad-Besessar. I am not afraid to take tough decisions in the defense of law-abiding citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Following the declaration of the state of emergency today, I received questions from the media pointing out criticisms from the opposition and seeking answers to what has been clearly outlined. For far too long, citizens have been at the mercy of criminals, and my government has demonstrated it has the political will to fight the criminals. I stand firmly by the words I spoke in 2024. The former PNM administration had no tangible, sustainable plan to confront crime. Their state of emergency was not a strategy, it was a spectacle. It was a political gimmick designed to create the appearance of action, not to deliver results. How could they realistically confront criminality when that party was itself embedded in the belly of it? They turned a blind eye to illegal drugs, illegal arms, and human trafficking. They ignored allegations of rampant pedophilia within the hierarchy of their own party. They failed to take meaningful action to strengthen national security while thousands of women were raped or sexually assaulted. More than 5,000 people were murdered, and thousands more were terrorized in violent robberies. The states of emergency declared under my government are not band-aids. They are triggered by credible intelligence of threats to our nation. Criminals will not hold Trinidad and Tobago to ransom. They will not dictate terms to those in authority, and they will not overpower law-abiding citizens. Both the Attorney General and I have outlined in detail the basis for this state of emergency. We will not be threatened by criminal elements or by those who seek to shield and protect them. We will use every lawful tool available to us to confront and dismantle criminal networks. We inherited a crime-ridden nation where gangs operated with impunity and the blood of innocents flowed far too freely. We promised to restore law and order, and we are doing exactly that. Comprehensive, holistic plans are already in motion. I commend our law enforcement officers for their courage, sacrifice, and relentless hard work. The people of Trinidad and Tobago must ask themselves, why is there such a coordinated and focused effort by the opposition and certain president-appointed senators to act as representatives of criminal interests? It is telling that every serious effort to tackle crime is met with fierce resistance from these quarters. They opposed the U.S. radar system, which has strengthened our border security. They opposed the zones of special operations legislation, which would have empowered law enforcement to root out criminality in identified hotspots, many of which are constituencies represented by the PNM, while rebuilding the social infrastructure of those communities. Why is the PNM so determined to obstruct policies designed to target criminals? My government will not treat threats or destabilization plots lightly. My first duty is to safeguard law-abiding citizens. Within months, we enacted Stand Your Ground and home invasion legislation. We strengthened partnerships with the United States to secure our borders. We ensured permanent leadership at the helm of the police service. We increased boots on the ground, expanded visible patrols, and deployed additional resources. We tightened road traffic laws to restore order on our nation's roads. We are cleaning up the lawless mess left behind by the PNM and its dangerous tolerance of criminal elements. We understand that every arm of law and order must function effectively. That is why we are working collaboratively with the judiciary to address the backlog and strengthen the criminal justice system. There is no sleeping at the wheel. There is no political interference. There are no backroom machinations. There is decisive action on all fronts, including the state of emergency, to eliminate threats and prevent Trinidad and Tobago from returning to the killing fields that existed under the PNM. I commend the Commissioner of Police, the Chief of Defense Staff, and the heads of all protective services for their diligence and devotion to safeguarding our citizens. I also thank the United States for its continued partnership in combating this scourge of crime. Trinidad and Tobago now has an invite at the table where international and regional security is being addressed. I will continue to seek further cooperation and assistance to ensure that gangs and organized criminal networks are eradicated from our country. We will not surrender this nation. We will not retreat. We will restore law, order, and safety, and we will do so without fear or favor.
You know, COP and Tommy.
Yes.
I don't remember in history where a prime minister have done as much work as this prime minister have done in 10 months. Let me take this call. Point 14,
especially in national security.
Yep, especially
Yeah,
in that
she doesn't know.
Point 14, welcome.
Yes, I was calling you earlier. I wanted to tell you thank you. I think I hear you mention they said that I win one of the tickets to the show on Saturday.
Yeah, you win one
But
of
I
the
got to decline. I got to decline. So you know what? I wait to get somebody of your choosing, right?
All right. Cool.
Right?
Yeah,
So
Why didn't tell me to get somebody of my choice?
It doesn't matter who I tell you.
Or are
As
we
long as
gonna
I
make
put
that
it out
decision?
there,
Yeah, we gonna make the
as
decision.
long as I put it out there.
Yeah, man.
Right? Give it to somebody who will be interested in it.
All right, bless.
I got that engagement. And one more thing before I go to Wall Street. In fact, I had to call and that's not to and tell him. You see what Stage did there in America right now, seeking help from the Americans. Wall Street 4 years ago, I tell Lennox Smith that and he programming. I told Lennox Smith when the time come, Kamala have to get help from outside source to deal with the crime situation here. And what she coming to pass.
Yeah.
I told Lennox Smith that 4 years ago. And how you feel? How you feel like come to that conclusion? It's a simple TV series I watch called Jack Ryan, you know, with Venezuela. I always just be stressing on that. I told them we had to get outside help to deal with the situation. This crime thing is beyond Trinidad and Tobago police. And one more thing I feel they need to do, you see, just like in America, how it have the police, the CIA, the FBI. They need to do something like that here in Trinidad and Tobago where the police is concerned. You can't have the police investigating the police. That's not making sense. They have to put a different agency to look over these people. That's what I had to do. Right? So, look down and listen.
Thank you, man. So we're gonna make the decision on who will get point 14 ticket. So we go back to the drawing board. Who will get point 14 ticket? You know, but you see, as I was saying, COP and Tommy, I cannot recall in the first 10 months of any government in Trinidad a prime minister have done this much as Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has done. I mean, maybe I'm out in left field somewhere, but I can't remember. You understand? Let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night again to each and every one. Yeah, Professor, COP, just to retract back what we was talking before when I made the last call. Now, remember is the South America continent, all them people in that grouping is invited to the Americas Summit, right? Now, Professor, if you retract the non-oil sector of this country, the confectionaries and the other processors and them, right? I only hope people understand the opportunity we get in when our Prime Minister go to that summit. Because that trading bloc alone with our manufacturing sector of the non-oil energy sector, that is over $2 billion market in the US. And that is the opportunity we are looking for to get market for our product and to do trade. So you see, when we focus on what the outcome will be, but you see, as you was talking about a person who just want to push the narrative their direction to make a smoke screen, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have the PR so that is true economic power and independence. So let us think about it and the listeners understand. So now the manufacturing sector, the agro sector, the processing, it could build a vibrant market. Have a good night for the US dollars.
What's your Southwestern? You is Southwestern going?
Yeah.
Right.
COP, I don't understand this. Tommy?
Yes.
If you get a voucher, is a voucher cash? Or you have to spend that voucher in a certain place?
Spend it in a certain place.
I don't know what kind of misleading information Brooklyn that bring to people, you know. Let me read this for you. Yeah? Brooklyn sent me this. Resorts World Casino, New York, limited voucher, $3,147. Brooklyn, you ain't win no cash. You get a voucher.
You know what that voucher that when you win money in a casino, right? You doesn't get money when you just get a coin like a voucher like, and then you go and you cash it in.
COP, the man have a limited voucher.
Yeah, but that's a voucher to go and cash in.
No, you can't spend a voucher.
You don't spend it, but you just cash it in.
Tommy, I don't know. COP don't understand what we talk.
Leave Brooklyn alone. Oh, they done cool already. So
Tommy, a voucher is cash.
Nope.
Brooklyn, you see, Brooklyn. Let me show you something. We just play a video. They talking about the Prime Minister, and Brooklyn sent me something, right? COP, I don't know, but I don't want to pass judgment, right?
You get a grocery voucher. You get a grocery voucher.
Oh God, I don't want to pass judgment. But folks,
oh gosh,
Brooklyn say he cooked this. This is what Brooklyn cooked.
So guys, I'm on my way. I'm coming. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're looking like, right?
Me no cook, but I find that curry well watery.
The curry look good, man. But you have some more. Oh,
you ate some of it. You ate some of it, Wall Street. You ate some of it.
No, he sent me that. I find it have plenty water in it. Maybe it didn't finish yet.
You can sell that jug of water. You can sell that jug of water for you. You can take out that cup of water and sell it.
No, the curry had to dry down. And before the curry dried down, Brooklyn take it out and put it in the thing. And he was going to put it back in the pot. All right.
So guys, I'm on my way. I'm coming. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're looking like, right? I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm just putting these orders who already ordered ready to drop off. On my way, I will be there like in the next half an hour. So don't worry, I'm on my way.
Oh, you see that potato like it floating up on the top?
I find the little small part of the box on them, which supposed to have that little pumpkin because I'm vegetarian. I find it full it up, man.
Yeah,
full it up, man. Selling two little bit of food in it. So
don't send me them thing again. Don't send me them thing again. Don't send me nothing. you are curried one set of water in it, and the potato them floating up on the top, and it look like you have 5 chickpeas.
Oh yes, I like your effort, Brooklyn. I like your thinking, and I like to see when people doing those things.
Nah. COP, you just trying to make Brooklyn. You just trying to make Brooklyn. Look like you have 5 chickpeas in that potato.
Brooklyn, I didn't know you had a contractor cook for the prison in Trinidad.
A little wicked, man.
Brooklyn, laugh till your belly boss, boy.
Brooklyn, how much food is it people there, right?
A little wicked, boy.
You're cooking for the prison in Trinidad,
If Brooklyn put that in a bag and it tipped over sideways, all that water falling out of that thing. All that water falling. That curry water falling out.
One thing we know is Brooklyn can't charge fit by the pound, eh? You can't charge by the pound.
Yes. They can't put the roti in that box. They put the roti in that box so the roti to get soaked.
Yeah, you go wet up that roti, but Brooklyn, well done, they're doing something, man. We sure well in
it. Innovative, man.
All right, okay, listen, no. All right, let me go because I have one more video I want to.
So guys, I'm on my way. I'm coming. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're looking like, right? I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm just putting these orders who already ordered ready to drop off. On my way, I will be there like in the next half an hour. So don't worry, I'm on my way.
He full up the chicken side. The shrimp side, one more shrimp, and the mango, one more mango.
That was shrimp on the other side, eh?
Yeah.
But that shrimp looks so white.
He paid it.
Wow. Well, you don't.
I don't play later here in Brooklyn.
Trump Jr., what? You do, Trump Jr. You ever Trump Jr. start? You don't know until you taste it? Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know until you taste it.
Trump Jr.? You could cook? You could cook?
No woman can make style on me, you know.
All right, okay. All right.
Yeah. I could cook, man. Yeah. I make it all.
I could cook too.
You could cook?
Yeah, cook well.
But I don't do the wares though. I don't do the dishes.
You don't know no dishes?
I tell you already, men should not be in women's sports. What's wrong with you?
Now and then you not know cocoa.
Can you some
hey, look,
you
let me leave all here. Let me go finish wash my wares. Eh?
Yeah.
So have a good night.
Yeah. Giuliani, nobody making fun of Brooklyn, you know. Nobody making fun of Brooklyn. If Brooklyn send a thing with a watery curry. You gotta say watery. We speak truth to power here, you know.
Giuliani, how you find the food look in the box over there? She will give you food, honest opinion. How you find that lunch look in that box there?
Kilroy say it look good.
Yeah, it look
We're
good.
just trying to make Brooklyn look good, make Brooklyn feel good. Yes, Southwestern.
Professor, on a serious note, tell COP.
But wait. On a serious, we serious. We talking about Brooklyn food, we serious. We ain't joking. I ain't joking.
But tell COP that in America, it's a fish on game warden. They pass when he throw that pass, and that was his size of strips they catch. Because and that I see a piece of Boko Reef there. That is red Corona.
What?
Boko Reef. It's nice Boko Reef.
In Brooklyn thing there? In that thing?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I was watching track last water bottle. If you see water, the facility. Brooklyn, God bless you. And may I be successful in the venture, brother. Enjoy all the night.
Yeah.
You too.
You see, all of us take thing, you take that and you make joke. You're talking about Brooklyn food. You shouldn't do the man that. Next time, Brooklyn go for the send. Brooklyn send nothing.
Nah, everybody like your food on the chat.
Yeah, but since Caribbean Soul send that earthquake cake, you know, you never send back nothing again. You know the earthquake that he sent me a cake that cracked all on the top, all kind of thing. Tom, you remember that cake?
Yeah.
Tommy saying, yeah.
No, but when you bake a cake, it's supposed to crack up and thing on top, so you know. It's supposed to have them crack and thing on top.
Wait, which part?
On top the cake, it's supposed to have the crack and thing on it. So when you put the ice in it, the ice in it is fit in the crack and things to the ice, so you get to stay on top the cake.
But you didn't see that them crack. Them as mosquito crack.
You know, you talk about mosquito crack, Wall Street. You know, under the PNM, the mosquito creek over there, where was the highway over there, it had a big sink.
Yeah.
About a mile sink. And when you know all them contractor and all them PNM couldn't fix that. You know Jolene John fixing that?
Yeah, correct.
And when you pass down there, you see the type of work, the kind of engineering work and construction taking place there to fix back that piece of road that the PNM and Rohanson and them contractor destroy. I say, way, boy.
But it's the same contractor who was there doing the work, who do Samco.
Yeah, but different management. You get production, you get transparency, and you get a good work. Because under that same contractor and under the same past management, they destroy the road with pay. And it take a woman who don't have the balls like them to get it complete and have it fixed.
So, at the end of the day, do Samco get paid for doing?
Talking about golf balls, Wall Street. Golf balls are talking about.
COP.
So,
at the end of the day, do Samco get paid for doing it bad and doing it and then paid now to do it right.
Well, I don't know if they're getting paid. I know they're doing the right thing now.
Hold on.
I know they're doing the right thing now.
Yeah, so CFP, Gopal Sukram says curry is sometimes used with jeera and black masala, also known as amcha masala. Oh, when you have amcha, that has the black masala in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
From that way, see
know that. I want to know how that thing get black. So, right? Serious.
If you don't know, you have to ask somebody.
No, I didn't know. I thought they burn it or fry it or something.
I like that messenger. You going to the archive to defend Brooklyn.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Welcome. Who's it, Brooklyn?
Well, Bram, what's it?
Yeah.
What's it? I tell you, no coconut.
I know what size that coconut.
Because you just see good food where man body and you just be thinking it's some mad thing because you don't know where you're looking at.
But that's some more water in it.
How that make curry man one thing? You use masala, you use the jeera and thing, and you put in that to make the curry mango get darker color. You understand? It make it flavor. It's flavor the thing. It's the real thing. You're talking about real Indian dish you're making. You understand? If you just make curry mango and put curry in it, that's joke. You understand? But when you want a good curry mango, you put these things in it. But what I call for, I could see you never go in the casino in your life or shit.
No.
That's why you're talking so. Because
no, I went to Atlantic City once.
Now you gamble. You went and watch you see or something. You went. Uncle Tommy might know about gambling. Now I ain't think you Professor Walshit put the money in the machine. But Walshit, that voucher is what spit out the machine when you hit. I send you the video where I hit 3,000 once and I send it. The voucher is what comes out, and then you go to the cash register.
Cashier thing.
The cashier is what us give the money when they go with that voucher. You give them because you have to pay tax on it. So you have to give them your ID because you have to pay tax. It's America. I think in Trinidad you don't pay no tax on the winnings. We have it nice like that. But again, Wall Street, yes, that is what comes out the machine when you hit like that. Okay, so I'm educating you here, and I have a lot of winnings. So that is what come out. They don't give money because the bandit go take it quick if they give money and they hit a big shot like that. Somebody snatch your money and gone. So yes.
But Brooklyn,
so again,
yeah. How that making any sense? If I give my voucher and then I don't go and get the money, the bandit still can't.
That's how it is. So all right. So some casinos don't even give you the voucher. Some casinos once they hit a certain amount, they will come by the machine where you're playing and bring the money to you. But in Brooklyn, in Queens, there in resorts. They don't really do it like that. When they hit like that, the slip come out and they go to the cashier and they cash the money because you have to give them your ID and they print out whatever for you to pay the gambling tax on it, Wall Street. That's what take place there. Okay, so Brooklyn is not going to come to your program and lie. Brooklyn don't do those things. I'm not a PNM. I am not a PNM Wall Street. Okay.
It wasn't a grocery voucher.
Brooklyn, you sound like Trump Jr. You mix up yourself. You say you don't get the money, then you go by the cash and you get the money. Which one is it?
No, you don't get the money on the machine. It's immediately when you win, it prints out a voucher.
So if I won $100, I don't get the money immediately from the machine. I have to go by the cashier.
You have to pay the taxes.
No, but if I won $100, Tommy, I still have to go by the cashier to get $100. So if I win $50, all right. So suppose I play in there and every time I win, well, I could just play and collect all the vouchers and then go get the money.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nadia, let's just be bricks and my partner.
Brooklyn try to change the conversation they want, but the corridor, change it. Anyway, Julia, I could cook, eh? Julia said, what she can cook? I cook a serious rice and peas, eh? oh my God. Oh, sorry about that.
What kind of peas you can cook? Rice and what peas you can cook?
Any type of peas. Caller, we have 30 seconds before the break.
What about macaroni pie and carol and baked chicken?
No macaroni pie.
You can make peas and rice.
Peas and rice. That's my special, peas and rice. Any type of peas and rice. Caller gone. I was Miss Atlanta earlier. Any type of peas and rice.
Good night to you, Miss Atlanta.
Good night, Miss Atlanta.
Yeah, call back.
Put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. Yeah, I are boss at peas and rice. Boss. And like you want to put any peas and rice, eh? I just put garlic powder,
Uh-huh.
cayenne pepper, cumin, cinnamon, onion powder, parsley. That is it. 6 of them. That is it.
So you don't put a little pumpkin. You don't put a little pumpkin.
Yeah, sometimes
pimento.
Sometimes my wife just come and disturb me and throw pumpkin in the pot.
Chop up a little carrots and.
Nah, I don't put.
So you don't use like some red onions and some.
No red onions.
And the man, that is why you can only cook pizza and rice.
Judy, I go send you a picture. I go show you. You know what I put too? I put turmeric.
Alright.
And once in a while, I put a little curry powder. Yeah.
I don't think you're cooking peas the right way. I don't think that you're cooking peas the right way.
You put black eyed.
Sorry to tell you about it. I don't think you're making peas the right way.
And sometimes I put black eyed peas with red peas, or put 2 different peas.
Black pepper with the turmeric.
No black.
So where is it? It's just boil the peas with everything in it?
Yeah, I put the peas first. I put the peas and I put coconut milk too. Organic coconut milk. Yeah.
And they just boil the peas somewhere there and put everything inside and let everything boil up, and when everything soft, you say, are the peas done there?
Yeah.
So don't burst your peas.
No.
Burst your peas.
My wife just burst the peas previously and then I just put it in the pot.
And chunk it, separate it.
What do you mean chunk it? What is that? What is that?
When the garlic.
Uncle Tommy, today I vexed this to keep this man in Chubaka and Laventilla. Yeah. Because he cooking peas the wrong way.
Wait, what wrong way? Brooklyn, we have 30 seconds before we go for the break. Go ahead.
Yes, I just called because I again, COP, the reason why the box was small is because I sell it at $15. You know, when they do a curry, you're supposed to sell it $30 US and $40 US. That was for workers. That was for people who working. So I decided I would make it less and just charge them at $15 US for a box now. So that was a good amount for $15 because you're getting shrimp and curry mango and dal and put chana and all kind of thing.
I like your effort.
Because of the price, everything sell out. I sell over 100 and something bucks of food a day at $15. So you don't understand the trick what I do. I give them a little bit, but the taste was so good. Some people buy 2 and 3. You understand?
Sell Chenet in Digo Martin and sell Chenet in Digo Martin and you sell food in Brooklyn.
Caledonia, Mova Junction on the light. I sell Chenet on the light.
All right,
sell food.
Go for the break.
One more thing. COP can't tell what she bought chunky nothing. He don't know about that. He don't know about putting the pepper, the garlic, the oil, and chunky and that. That's the way for any meat today.
No,
he don't know about that.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right.
You're teaching them there, man. You're teaching them COP.
All right. Yeah. But me know about no chunky nothing. Me lying. I don't know about that.
Well, you boil the peas.
You may lie. My wife just boil the peas, right? And as soon as you put it in the freezer, then I take it out. I throw it in the pot. I get some black eyed peas. I throw it in there with them. I throw in my ingredients in it. And then I go and I get my rice. I wash my rice and I throw my rice in it. I throw my ingredients and I throw it. Folks, you're going to take that.
Oh, you make a pilau.
Eh?
You make a pilau, wang.
But is that pilau? Yeah. Folks, we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Waiting for laugh till your belly bust.
Boy, you can't give me talk, boy. You so ugly and yet you watch in the mirror and your reflection drop. Let me face, let me pelt a dog. Boy, you can't give me no talk, boy. Look at your teeth. The way it's spaced out is making your tongue look like it's in jail. But you're suffering from exactly, your mouth smelling exactly like your bottom.
See the funniest guys on the planet and the man who took social media by storm, Victor St. Louis, aka Pell.
Yeah, nah, things so hard right now in Trinidad. You know a store in town, no fire, too many kids.
All his funny friends. Get Superstar, the greatest story time teller ever. Shaquille, Louis Spiderman, Antoine, Andrew Friday, The Saint.
Listen, me no first it's so expensive. I went and priced a plate there. You know, they're telling me $10,000 for a plate. I say, there are no sauces.
Paniska is back.
Stop it, honey. Go bring all the dog in me, though. Let's scrape you.
Tell your belly boss. To show you all been.
I, the man, just watch documentaries and things. You watch nature documentaries and things. You ever see how birds feed the young one? Yeah, they fly in the nest and all the young birds just open their mouth so. Alright? Right? Just so you look by the drink shop.
Oh my God, and watch me, Lost Tribe is band of the year. You know why I'm confused? If them is the Lost Tribe, how they find them to give them the prize?
You know, you just real kill me on a Sunday. Listen to me now.
What are the kind of woman, what they just wear for carnival now? What is it, that's a bikini or a panty? What is the difference between a bikini and a panty?
The way how you just read, afraid to answer that question.
Now watch me. Let me tell you. Long time panty, different from nowadays panty.
Explain.
Because a long time panty, you had to move the panty to see the ass. Now you have to move the ass to see the panty.
Imagine this is the runway in Piaco, right? Okay? And I am a plane coming to land, and the plane touches the runway and gone. I don't know. And the plane pilot say, you know, you have clearance to land. He comes to 150 retard, and gone again.
Why? What are going?
When the pilot say, the control tower say, pilot, you know, you have clearance to land. The pilot say, he can't land. He say, why you can't land? He say, there was a jackass holding up the runway.
The show you all been waiting for. Laugh till your belly bust.
And of course, folks, tomorrow we have a special show dedicated to that program on Saturday. Right? So a special show. I think we're going to give out an additional 2 more tickets. And, you know, prepare yourself, get your jokes ready. You know, so you can call in with your jokes. You win. We had to give away .14 ticket again. So, you know, call. You know what I mean? Yeah, right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. I don't know why people saying that. I don't know what is it, Chunkian? Is it Chunkian?
Chunky.
Yeah. I when you like fry the garlic and thing, right?
Yeah, you put a little oil in the pot. And you cut up your little onion and garlic and pimento and celery and save and fry it up in the oil, and you can throw your little curry in that.
Why you going?
Bunge it a little bit and throw your peas in that. After and let your peas down and throw your coconut milk and throw your pumpkin and throw your little season like kusumi there.
Yeah. But your obviously I'm making dog food.
He just rooted his words.
Oh God.
That's why we like that one.
Because I could take jokes too. You see, I'm waiting for this shit. I could take my thing too, you know. I dog food tastes good, but I used to cook dog food in Trinidad.
And let our food kusumi over there.
Yeah.
I can well cook it at not Nike a cook.
Saute. If I'm making a cook up, I don't saute nothing.
I could cook too. I'm just sorry that I didn't let my wife teach me how to make roti.
Hey, you know, as you say that, Tommy boy, One time I make a black cake, boy. It didn't raise, nah.
It come out brown. It come out brown or black.
It didn't raise. It come out flat. It forget to raise. If it didn't raise, that means I didn't put a lot of baking powder. I didn't put enough baking powder.
Wait, what is one of them box cake on them?
No, I was just making a cake.
Yeah, you didn't put a sufficient amount of baking powder.
Yeah, I didn't put a sufficient amount of baking powder. I try a little thing. I make a sweet bread too. It's good. The sweet bread was good though. Yeah, I make sweet bread with no sugar, you know.
All right, you could do that.
That
But
good.
you use fruits.
Yeah, I use fruits. Yeah, the fruits was, oh God, the fruits make that thing sweet, boy. And yet, but that's some sweet bread in Trinidad, boy. Too sweet, boy. Oh God.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
boy. Do you know in the Caribbean, Wall Street, and listeners of WZYE, and this is something we all need to take serious. You know, 1 out of every 3 children in the Caribbean suffering from obesity problem.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah. So,
and rampant in Trinidad.
So I remember my grandfather and my grandmom they leave to go by my mom in America there for holidays now. So I alone home. So my girlfriend come over and she making some spaghetti. You know when she done make the spaghetti white. so some neighbor dog, the greedy here, they eat anything. So I go down and take it, you know, and I throw it out for that dog. You know, the dog and smell it and run. They run.
Yeah, the dog and what? You're mad.
It will tell you, thank God for YouTube now that plenty women know how to cook it.
Correct is right.
Yeah. So
don't say it's so, man.
Yeah.
Don't say it's so, man. Chini woman can real cook.
Yeah, it's about a girl from Trinidad. She does. What's she name again, boy? God. Text me the name of that woman. She's like a big Trinidad cook on YouTube. I was watching she too. That's how I learned to make the black cake. What's the name of that woman again? She's on YouTube. Hey, look, Vishnu sent some. Yeah, boy. Hey, Vishnu, boy. You see? Look. Vishnu says send 2 cake. Natasha. I think, yeah, cooking with Natasha. That is it.
Yep.
Watch. Vishnu sent 2 cake here. 2 cake. It's not no hole in it. None. And it have like ox bread. Like ox bread.
That cake, that had no crack and thing in it. That is not cake for icing, no.
No, boy. Just look real good there, boy.
Right, and it had no icing on it, no?
No, it's not icing.
Right, Caribbean soul just do what's up put icing on you, no?
No, Caribbean soul. If you put icing on a cake, would that crack more? Folks, my clothes in the comment. Hey, Vishnu, them cake look good, boy. And Hobbs bread, you know? Them Hobbs bread, boy.
I can make all them things. Nadia, good night to you. Just School, good night to you. Caribbean Soul, good night to you. Anthony Paul, good night to you. Semantics, good night to you.
Like sweet bread, good, boy. How much sugar you put in that? Yeah, Mr. Florida.
The reason why Caribbean Soul cake come out like that is remember the kitchen where you make?
Oh, yeah.
He use the same trowel where he mix the cement, but he mix the cake with that. So that is
Oh, yes.
And that man has some kind of little bake there too, boy. Them things look good, boy. Vishnu not come to that day, boy. I'd come there, boy. The cake look yellow and nice, boy. All kind of reasons, all kind of things, boy. So if you can make sweet bread?
I can make anything, man. The only thing I can't make is trailer. I can cook anything, man. That's not I can't cook.
All right, my closing comment, folks. My closing comment. There we go.
This Thursday, I rise before your presence, placing this entire day into your hands. Before any task, before any decision, I pause for a moment and surrender my path to you. Go before me today, Lord. Open ways where it seemed there was no way. Bring order to what is confused and strengthen my heart to face whatever comes. May no worry steal my peace. May no negative word have power over me. I declare that this day will not be guided by fear, but by trust in the God who cares for every detail. Place wisdom in my decisions, place serenity in my actions, and place firmness in my spirit to keep moving forward, even in the middle of challenges. If any obstacle appears today, may it find an even greater faith within me. If any door is closed, may you show a better path. May your protection walk with me. May your peace guard my mind. And may your presence be with me in every step I take. I declare that this Thursday will be a day of direction, progress, and victories prepared by the Lord. In your name, I begin this day with faith. Amen. Lord my God.
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Where's COP?
My closing comment?
Yeah.
It's Trinidad and Tobago, think positive and don't be negative. Be cool, calm, and collective. All you young people them outside over there, set goals in life and work towards your goal. Nobody else will not work for your successor, but you have to think while you're young and work towards your successor.
Thank you. Go ahead, Tommy.
My first quote is from Jonathan Swift, and it says, "Words are the clothing of our thoughts. Words are the clothing of our thoughts." Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become the change you want to see. However, if you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other tomorrow night, God willing. Till then, good night.
Yeah. All right. I see Brooklyn and me some other pictures. I got problem pictures tomorrow and follow. Just see follow yourself. So I ain't saying nothing about the pictures.
Judy Ali, good night to you. And Susan Alchan and she husband and family, good night to you all.
Or that is not cooking food, that's boiling. I mean, that's not boiling. What Sharon go say that? Sharon, how you gonna do that? Only see what Sharon say? She said that's not cooking food, that's boiling food.
But that I say you boil peas.
But no, but I don't. It still have to dry down and all kind of thing.
Well, you boil nothing wrong with that. You boil it peas.
It could burn. And yeah, when I finish too, so it's not a bun, you know.
Well, boiling peas and burning peas is different than cooking peas, you know.
COP. Same time tomorrow, the program battle. Same time. Listen, when I finish that pot, it has no bun in it. None. And the stove
it tastes good. And it tastes good. It tastes good.
It tastes good. You know, it tastes
with a nice some cucumber and tomatoes and a nice salad on the side of it.
Like this salad here, like this salad.
Yeah.
And sometimes I put olive oil on it.
Yeah.
Or I put avocado. I get avocado.
Oh, you know. Yeah, I just make that.
Huh?
Yeah, I just make avocado oil.
Yeah. That's real good.
It's good to drink a teaspoon of that a day, you know. And coconut oil, you know. And Trinidad and Tobago young people outside over there, mothers and fathers, all take care of their health.
Yeah.
Eat healthy.
All right. So just school send a joke for tomorrow. A plane crash. So a black stewardess took off she clothes and lie down. A white stewardess say, "Why you do that?" She replied, "The first thing that's look for is the black box."
Just cool way what to say. We're in advance for tomorrow. Trinidad and Tobago, all a good night. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay hydrated. Love you guys.
Yeah, Angie says, blessing all, my heart is lighter with your love and support. May God bless you all. Again, Angie, condolences to you and your family on the passing of your brother. And we wish you all the best. All the best. Roger Mahabir says, blessings to you, Mr. Worship, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Can't wait for Sunday. Right. And everyone said, thanks and bless everyone. My heart is lighter and much more comforted. That's what we do here. Judy Ali says, good night, Wall Street, Tommy, and COP love always. Patricia Pancho.
Good night to you, Patricia Pancho.
Sorry about that, Mr. Florida. Call back. How to use fresh seasoning Wall Street. If Joe is still on Main Street, you get everything you need. Yeah, Joe's still on Main Street. I don't like to use them things from Joe, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of
them.
Yeah.
Condolences. I want to say condolences to Miss Angie. I call in and I'm sorry. I know see there. And may God be with you, I know how it is. Condolences to you again. All right.
I like that.
Yeah. Rim Protector. Who is that boy? Good night. What do you all take on this new upkeeping of public spaces program introduced last December by the government? Yeah, we go talk about that Sunday. John Moses, Wall Street, could you make alligator punch? Hey, COP, Sunday, I will tell all about the smoothie I just make for breakfast. Hey, if all they start making a smoothie, all they have energy for 6 hours straight. 6 hours. That. I ain't getting all the rest.
So tomorrow program based on
yeah, the Saturday.
Laugh till your belly was
yeah.
Well, all they write down all the little jokes and all they have all the sarcastic joke and humorous jokes.
Clean jokes.
Yeah.
Clean jokes.
Yeah, clean jokes.
Yeah, clean jokes.
Not like we partner. That's why like partner touching the belly, with the half of the belly, I'll go to look for the whole.
Bato's closing comment. One of the lessons that I grew up with was to always stay true to yourself and never let what somebody else says to you distract you from your goals. Correct is right, Batos.
Good night to you, Batos.
I serious thing.
And happy belated birthday to Monica Ramsey.
Yeah, Monica Ramsey. Yeah. All right. Jay Howler just come and he say, some scorpion pepper. Judy, I'll say, well, should you cooking on a non-stick pot? I don't need no non-stick pot. Non-stick pot. When my food finished, I have no bun. When I go up in Chumaka, we used to live on bun.
Yeah, that's the best part of the food.
That's the best part of the food in truth, boy. Yeah. But we going out with breads. We going out with this one. We out of here. See you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Bye-bye.
Love, respect, manners, and discipline.
No, we haven't been the best, but we are good people. And I ask you, dear Lord, to cover us. Because who, without sin, cast the first stone? We need to come together and pray.
Tired and I'm worried and I'm feeling the pain. My faith's been tested time and time again, but my spirit is determined to believe and to overcome life trials that seem to never done. But still I kneel before you with a praying song. Lord, I come to pray for the strength and the faith that's required. Amen. I pray for my people to not lose their fire. Amen. Suffering in silence. Amen. Grant them wisdom, pure clarity and guidance. Amen. I pray for the young and I pray for the old. Cover their minds, Lord, don't let them lose control. Though we stand in sin, our transgressions are many. Thank God for the life that He gave me. All you who doubt and losing faith, time to congregate and no time to separate. Look, I'm calling on my prayer warriors in my country. Come on, Trinidad need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Tobago need a blessing. Amen. Come on. Trinidad need a blessing.